Well, 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 if it isn't Yuri Saturday. I'm zoomed in way too much. Hello. I hope everyone's having a Yuri-tastic one. Bear with me. Oh shit, you know what else I just realized? I didn't put on my ring light. Hang on. There we go. Now I am lit correctly. You can see that I didn't put my pajamas away, but it don't matter. It don't matter. I hope everyone's having a cool one. We're gonna read some Yuri, and it's gonna be fucking awesome. I also hope that the audio is better than the first stream I did of this game. I've had a lot of bad audio streams back to back, and it's really irritating. But I think I'm a lot louder now, so that's gonna be cool. So last time we finished the first chapter, and it was kind of awesome. Oh shit, yo! Ultima, thank you so much for the raid, gang. Buckle up. Buckle up. I saw it. Were y'all playing Kirby Air Riders a minute ago? Y'all gotta lock in. Okay. Today's stream. Because I'd imagine maybe a lot of you are not familiar with this. Let me show you what we're streaming today. This is gonna be good. This is a real-ass game. Get subbed to, idiot. Fuck! You got me. Thank you so much for the sub, Isarat. Wait, 6 months in advance? Holy moly. That's a lot of them. There's a nice shirt you have on. No, see, the reason I'm wearing a jumper is because for yesterday, like, it feels weird. Like, okay, usually what I would do is, you know, we're reading Yuri today. We're reading Yuri. It's very important. Oi, load. There we go. We're reading Yuri. And usually if we were like, Izarot. Oh, thank you. What's it? Normally if I was reading Yuri, I would have a glass of wine with me to celebrate the occasion. However, yesterday's stream, I went through 4 glasses of wine in the course of one 7-hour stream. So we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna do the next Urious thing, which is wear a sweater and have a big cup of tea that I can hold with 2 hands. So yeah, it's all coming together. I'm not beating the... Hello, you look pretty. Hell yeah, thank you. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. What was it? I'm not beating the wine mom allegations, honestly. Yesterday, I got my new vacuum cleaner today. And yo, honestly, it's crazy. I was talking about the... Also, don't look at that first image. You're not meant to look at that. That spoils. We're going to chapter 2. God, this game's soundtrack is so good. I don't say a word on the way back to... Oh, wait. Let me tell my dumbass story first. So I got a new vacuum cleaner. And that was kind of cool and nifty. And I've been talking a lot about, like, the Switch 2 FOMO hitting me. Because a couple of my friends have gotten the Switch 2. And that made me go from not caring at all to... But I was like, no, I need the money because I need to get a new vacuum cleaner. And... What was it? What was it? I cleaned my whole apartment today, and I was like, yo, this is so fucking worth it. This was the way. This was the way. I felt like going from my shitbox vacuum cleaner to the new one. How do you vocalize the knowledge that your core understanding of the world just turned out to be wrong? For people who want context, last episode ended on them finding a big forest creature in the woods, which is really cool. It feels like the ground beneath my feet dropped out from under me. My steps are unsteady and I feel nausea coming up like waves. My head pounds hard. I've always prided myself on healthy skepticism, but I can't deny what's right in front of me. My thoughts scramble to find some way to explain it, some way that I can piece it together in a way that I can understand. But it's hopeless. It's no use! Tara is still struck mute. I'd expect her to be bouncing off the walls, to be unable to calm down. After all, this is what she's been after for years. That does remind me. Ever since we started the show, ever since she first had the idea for the show. Yeah, so the two main characters are a YouTuber and her manager, which is pretty cool. Now that we've finally actually found something, neither of us know how to react. She keeps playing the short clip she recorded over and over again, watching it until the battery runs dry. A lot of it is unusable due to the snow and her shaky hands, but there are still a few seconds of clear, uninterrupted footage. Her ratings are going to go off the charts. We're going to have to prepare for the endless barrages of questions and accusations of doctoring the footage. This will mean interviews, national news, maybe even a book deal. Nothing will ever be the same again. Gulp. But all we can manage is silence. Morgan's the only one who seems somewhat calm, even though she's a bit shaken. She's the only one who coaxes us to leave the church and start heading back to town. It's the obvious thing to do, yet somehow the suggestion sounds like a crazy idea that I never would have come up with myself. All my thoughts are mush. If it weren't for Morgan, I'm sure Tara and I would both end up wandering the woods in total shock. Then they'd die. I can barely manage a slow stumble as I follow from way behind. Thick, fresh snow impedes the path. The blizzard subsided. It had its accuracy lowered from 90 to 70. That's for... Y'all know what that is. That's a gamer joke. It's one of the classic gamer joke.
Maddie, are you okay?
This game's loud. That's too loud. My bad. Game, you are too loud. I know for a fucking fact that is too loud. That's too quiet, though. Oh, did I just... Oh my god, I just forgot to turn the voices down last time. Oh my god, that's why it was so loud. Last stream I turned the sound and the music down. Volume sliders for each character is fucking awesome. That's a big thing. Wow, I can't believe Abigail from Street Fighter V is in this game. Abigail would love Yuri. Maddie, are you okay? It takes me a few seconds to even register her voice, and a few... Wait! Maddie has the same color as my new GameCube controller. Dude! That's the same. It's the same green. Ow. It's the same green. Yuri controller. Yuri controller. Individual voice sliders is so cool. That's awesome. Also, I swear I've mentioned this before. Like, this isn't an official GameCube controller. But out of the official GameCube controllers, did you know that, the different, like, colors of plastic you can get GameCube shells in are different strengths? If I remember right, the black ones are the strongest, and the orange ones are the softest. They're the most malleable. Morgan is cute and we share names. Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm fine.
I gotta turn you back up. I'm sorry, baby girl. I didn't mean to make you that low. There we go. We're back. And do let me know if the game is too loud or if I'm too quiet, anything like that. Because the first stream of this game, my volume was disastrous, and I felt really bad about it. My brain screams to ask for help, and my body feels moments away from collapsing, but what kind of help could she give me? I can only focus on reaching our destination. Morgan looks like she wants to respond, but instead resumes her trek forward, this time moving at a somewhat slower pace. After a while, the faintest light in the distance comes into view. The cabin. That's Tara, that's You can't see her, because I'm in the dang way, my bad. Our light, our refuge in the darkness. Tara's pace quickens to a near sprint, like she had been waiting for this moment. She rushes and crosses the distance, disappearing inside. Is this one of them hentai games? No, it's not. There is nothing NSFW in this game. It is literally just, like, cool lesbians hanging out in the woods and having a swag one. I mean, there's some mature themes, but... Okay, like, look, I can stream it on Twitch. That's basically what I'm saying. I can stream it on Twitch. That's basically where we're at, right? John Twitch isn't gonna hop on and be like, "You're playing this filthy harlot game? Why I order?" Only if you're really into snow. Yeah, if you really fuck with the outside of cabins, then, you know. Oh shit, I didn't actually. She opens the door, following inside behind me. I feel a sudden pang of guilt over how much I've disregarded her before now. No. Especially since she was actually right. She's such a smart cookie. As soon as I reach the couch, my legs give out from under me and I fall out onto it like a ton of bricks. It isn't until I hit the cushions that I nearly crushed Tara, who was already collapsed next to me.
Sorry.
She should crush me instead. So who said that? She doesn't say anything. She might not have noticed. I thought that getting back into the cabin and safely would renew her enthusiasm. She should be running circles around me, screaming, "I told you so." Everything about her whole existence has just been validated. But she's just looking down at the ground without saying a word. Her bangs obscure her eyes, making her face unreadable. Her chest rises and falls in an odd rhythm. Then I realize that just like me, she's still trembling. So yeah, so this is Tara, and she has a YouTube series called Tara Normal, where she investigates paranormal stuff, and they just found a real ass thing. Like, they got fully, like, real forest beast. The monster's silhouette flashes through my head again, huge and terrifying, the red light shining down to the very center of my being.
This will help.
Morgan slop? Fuck yeah. Tara clears her throat and leans forward.
Thanks. Seriously.
They're the first words that she's spoken in what feels like hours. She manages a small sip, but most of it dribbles down her shirt. I don't even reach for my glass, knowing that my hands are just as shaky, if not more. My entire worldview was shattered. It's going to take more than just a walk in the snow and a glass of tap water for everything to sink in.
How are you not freaking out? Have you...
I'm freaking
seen
out!
anything before?
No, that was my first time as well.
Holy. She doesn't answer the other part of my question. Tara continues to slowly drink her glass of water while mine remains untouched. At some point, Morgan goes into the coffee. I'm a fucking idiot. Goes into the kitchen and prepares a pot of coffee. I should have done that. I might do that later in the stream. I could fuck up some coffee. I can hear her rummage around in the fridge and smell the coffee as it brews, but neither registered beyond a cursory awareness. What does get my attention is when she sets 2 steaming mugs down in front of us, hot coffee sloshing over onto her hands.
This.
Oh, fuck.
Drink this. It'll help.
I refuse to miss a single line of Morgan, my bad. I do as I'm... Wait,
Drink this.
she's...
It'll help.
Yo, she kinda me, though? I kinda got that shit on, a little bit. Not fully. I'm, like, halfway there. The audio is quite quiet. For the game? Sorry, I've overcorrected for, how quiet the game was. So sorry. I've overcorrected a little bit for how loud the game was last time. My apologies. Let's try this. I do as I'm told, lapping at the brew since it's too hot to sip, but Tara does the same. Morgan sits beside her on the couch, draining her own mug much faster than we do as she gazes out the window. By the time I'm about halfway through my own, I do feel a bit better. Whether that's because of the warmth, the caffeine, or just a placebo effect, I'm not sure. Once we're finished, we just lapse back into preoccupied silence. Yet again, it's Morgan who breaks it.
I think the 2 of you should take some time to relax. I need to get home soon too, before I arouse too much suspicion. Does that work for you?
I looked at Taro, who doesn't even seem to have heard what Morgan said.
Sounds fine.
The more that I think about it, the more appealing it sounds. Right now, I want nothing more than to curl up in my bed, cocoon myself in blankets, and sleep for a
Okay.
while.
I'll see you later then.
Bye. That's
I'll message you soon.
Yo. She leaves before either of us can respond. We sit. Me as fuck. And sit. Yo, me as fuck. They're just like me for real. As much as I'd like to, I know we just can't sit here forever. The knowledge that we'll soon have to return to mundane, everyday things just feels unreal. We just witnessed something magical and life-changing. How could we just go back to normal life? But I know that in truth, the world hasn't changed at all. Just our knowledge of it. No matter how long we wait, the outside world will continue to pass us by. It feels like an eternity passes, but Tara's voice breaks through the silence. I'm not sure if I fell asleep or not, but I react with a start, and my heart beats 100 trillion miles an hour. I made that up.
So, what do you think?
It's ghosts.
About which part? There's a lot to take in.
Yeah, about all of it. Or any of it.
While she sits, she idly pulls on a loose thread from a blanket close by. She pulls and pulls and it unravels even further. I don't think she notices she's doing
I
it.
think the main thing is that I wonder what else is out there now. Not just in the forest, but in the whole world. Are there more of those things? Or is it the only one of its kind? And how did no one ever see it before? There's just so much that I don't know
Voice acting
how or
is so
what
heme.
to feel. What about you?
Again, she shrugs.
Same, pretty much.
There's no way you're not gonna get that BooTube award now, you know?
Wait, they say BooTube? I did not know they say BooTube. Wait, holy shit. Did anything spooky happen yet, or just Yuri? Just Yuri. Well, they did, how do I put it? They saw a big creature in the woods.
Probably not. I think I'm gonna crash. Good night, Mads.
Oh, I think I know where this is going. Just like Morgan, she gets up and leaves without even giving me time to reply. There's barely 5 seconds between her saying it and her bedroom door slamming shut behind her. It's not at all the kind of response I'd expect from Tara, but these are far from normal circumstances. The heart of the woods? Holy shit. Wait and wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder. After a late night spent researching, I waken around 11 in the morning, a good 2 or 3 hours later than I usually get up. I get dressed in a hurry, not wanting to keep Tara waiting before we head into town. It would be a pretty ironic twist though, since usually I'm the one who has to wait for her to get ready after late nights. Oh, okay, gang, for the record, I've read this before. I think I'm about to be really sad. Let me just like make sure of that though. I have a sheaf of notes that I took and a hand cramp to match. I'm not sure how useful all of it will be, but it's at least a starting point. Tara's good at seeing the hidden connections and putting pieces together too. It makes for entertaining videos, even without results. Out in the living room, a lukewarm pot of coffee and a used mug are the only indication that she's awake.
Hey, I'm up now. Slept in a little. I'll be ready to go in a sec.
I call out from the kitchen, preparing my own cup of coffee. She doesn't respond. I wonder if she can't hear me with the door closed. I go and knock on the door, being careful not to spill any coffee on myself. No response. I knock again, louder. Most likely she has her headphones in. Oh shit, Tara! She can't hear her, she has her AirPods in.
You ready? I'm good to go. I have a bunch of notes and research too. Maybe we could go over some of it with Morgan.
I jiggle the doorknob a bit. It turns easily. I open the door, giving her ample time to yell and interrupt me. But she doesn't. Her room is empty. She left without... I hate this part. I hate this part. My hand shakes hard enough for the coffee to spill out. No! Get it off the... You worked on those! Well, that's how it is. Whatever it is. I swallow the lump in my throat, forcing myself to not overreact. Maybe she tried to wake me up and I slept through it. Or maybe Maybe she went out for a walk and will be back soon so that we can go into town. There are 100 different benign scenarios for what could have happened, but in my heart I know that she ditched me, plain and simple. I go into the sink and dump out the coffee, my appetite's suddenly gone. Then I pick up the papers that I dropped. A few are ruined beyond legibility from the coffee, but it's not like anyone will... Babe, don't say that. Ah, my buttons! I didn't mean to hit all that. Okay. I throw them in the trash along with the sodden paper towels that I used to clean up the spill. I gather the rest of the papers into a pile and leave them on the kitchen counter. Throwing them away feels like a waste, but I don't really want to look at them right now. I retreat back to my room and slam the door, even though there's no one around to hear it. I put on a film at random for background noise more than anything. My thoughts start to wander before the opening credits are even finished. What exactly was it that I did that upset Tara so much? Before Morgan took us to the church, things were fine between us, if not a bit tense, but I was working on my attitude and she didn't seem bothered. You were a little mean. You were a little mean. And since seeing the monster, both of us have said so little. So I do need to make sure I read all this because I'm in the way. Y'all don't get no dialogue. You get to see sit that I did upset Tara so much. Things were fine between us. My attitude. And she didn't seem bothered. So I'm just left wondering what I did wrong. I wish that she would talk to me, and at least help me understand. I'm about 15 minutes into the film before I realize that I have the French audio track playing without subtitles, and that I haven't understood a word of it. That's fucking awesome. This is like people who come to my videos for Pokemon, throwing on the Worm 3D videos. I close my laptop and stare blankly at the wall, since that's the only thing I can do and not mess up right now. That's so fucking sad. Don't say that. It isn't long before I can hear the crunching of 2 pairs of footsteps outside, as well as the low murmur of conversation. The front door bursts open, and from my room, I can hear the din of Tara
Gotta be
entering.
related to the stuff in the journals. There's no way they're not talking about the same thing. Just send all those pics to my email address when you can. This is gonna be so freaking good.
Sure thing.
This is... The girls are fighting. I sit paralyzed in my bed. Paralyzer by Finger 11? Should I ignore them? Go out and act like nothing's out of the ordinary? Part of me wants to just hide in my room, but the way Tara and I have always gotten over arguments is by being open about our issues. Plus, Tara would know that I'm at the cabin, so if she brought Morgan back here, I doubt she's trying to avoid me. Maybe they came back specifically to include me. Hoping for the best, I head out into the living room. Home or the room or the living room, sorry. Tara's brewing a pot of coffee while Morgan leans against the counter. A few books that she must have brought from home are stacked beside her. She glances up as I enter.
Hey, Maddie.
Hey there.
Tara nods without facing me. Kage. So I love that bit.
What are the books?
I nod at the stack. Tara sets 2 cups of coffee in front of her and Morgan and slides the books towards herself.
They're the journals she mentioned on the walk to the church. She was letting me take a look at them.
She puts emphasis on the word me, like she's the only one who's allowed to. Maybe that's the case. This isn't off to a great
I
start.
see you picked up a coffee habit too, huh? Morgan's really rubbed off on you.
Yeah.
She turns to face Morgan, being sure to exclude me from what she says.
Okay, we can chill in my room. Might want to grab one of the spare chairs from out here. You're killing me. You're killing me. You're killing me, Tara. Oh shit, I'm excluding Maddie too, because I'm in the fucking way. That's, oh, triple trouble.
Oh, okay.
I think she knows too. I think Morgan also knows that shit's fucked. It's a small consolation, but I can tell that even Morgan feels a little uncomfortable with the situation. She gives me a sympathetic look, but doesn't say anything. Just why is Tara acting like this? If she would tell me, we could work it out. I stick out an arm, holding Morgan as she carries the chair across the cabin.
Tara, can I talk to you for a sec?
The two of them exchange a look, but I can't tell what it's supposed to mean. Then she shrugs. I gesture towards my room and she follows me in. I shut the door.
Can you please, tell me why you're mad at me?
I'm not mad at you.
Oh.
Whatever you want to call it, why are you treating me like this?
Fight, fight, fight.
Like what?
Please don't play dumb like that. You barely talked to me for 3 days. You ditched me this morning, and now you're going out of your way to exclude me.
No, the music changed.
I don't know how to interpret that as anything other than mad. I have no idea what I said or did to piss you off, so I don't even know what to apologize for.
Tara runs a hand through her hair and looks around my room. It's the first time she's been in here since we arrived in Eisenfeld. It's more or less a carbon copy of hers, so I don't know what's so interesting about it.
I'm not mad, I'm just not wasting your time with this stuff anymore. I can take it from here.
Heart of the Woods, yeah. It's so good. You did join at the sad bit, but...
Sorry, what?
I said I can take it from here.
Take what exactly?
This is the console re-release? No, this is just Steam.
The vid. I mean, you're quitting anyway, so I've got to learn how to do all this on my own, right?
Oh.
But that's not...
I don't even know what to say to that.
Why not ask me at least? Or even tell me? That's so screwed up.
How do you figure? Every day since we've got here, you've talked about or at least shown how you don't want to be here.
That's true. She was mean.
You even said it yourself. You had to make an effort to be less bitchy whenever we go out. So, now that there's a solid lead, I can figure out the rest of it myself. Or at least with Morgan's help.
I don't even know who's right. Like, I don't know which of the two is right here. I think they're just both fucked up a little bit. But I just don't like seeing the girlies fight.
If you want, I can buy you an early train ticket home or something. Next one should be coming through in a day or two. You don't have to keep pretending to care.
That's too far. That's fucked. That's... Ooh. Look at that expression. I don't think we've seen that expression in the game yet. Gagged. No, yeah. Brutal. I wait, expecting there to be more, hoping that there's more. Fuck. There isn't. I stand there, dumbfounded. Tara shrugs again and then leaves, closing my bedroom door behind her.
Okay, sorry about that. Let's get those journals.
Fuck, that's rough. That's rough. She was kind of a bitch, but she don't deserve all that. That's oomph. Hop off oomph. Tara, hop off oomph. You're also oomph, but... I can still hear her talking to Morgan through the wall, bright and chipper. My legs feel weak all of a sudden. And I collapse onto my bed. These weak arms are heavy. Vomit all my sweater already. Through everything, my own misgivings and concerns about... Kick Jumbo... This is a fucked up time to do a Kick Jumbo Josh redeem. My bad. Hang on, where's Jumbo? Where's Josh? I don't know where he is. Is he here? Wait, where is he? Gang, I don't know where Jumbo Josh is. Did I knock him down the back of the bed? No. Gang, state of emergency. I don't know where Jumbo Josh is. I do need knees for this, but I don't know where he's gone. What the hell? I'm trying to... Oh, he's behind the computer. Let's go. There we go. Found him. Go Gadget Jumbo Josh. Oh, yo, gang. He fucking landed. Like, oh, I can't show it. It's so hard to show. Does my other camera work? Wait. Fuck, it doesn't. Oh, gang, that was such a good kick. You've no clue. That was such a good kick. He's landed sitting up where I usually keep him. Yeah, Luke Cam is bulk. Hang on, let me plug it in and out again. You're not missing this. I'm sorry. You're not missing this. I'm fixing this. Alright. You're seeing this whether you want to or not. Hold up. Alright, let me fix the Luke Cam. Is it gonna work? See? That's where he landed. I did not move him. Did not move him. That's just where he landed. I think that's pretty fucking cool. I think that's pretty fucking sick. Massive. It's a good day to be Jumbo Josh. Alright, let me get my chat back up so we can go back. Sorry, we need to go back to being sad now. My apologies. Sitting politely. Yeah, he's so polite. And I did all that to him. He didn't deserve any of that. My bad. Okay. Through everything, my own misgivings and concerns about my future, choosing to quit the show and telling Tara about it, and even witnessing the monster at church, I've managed to keep my composure. Why does my controller not work? Oh. But for the first time in I don't know how long, I can't stop it any longer. I cry. This had me so gagged when I first saw it. This hit me like a ton of bricks. All of this feels so unfair. Of course I didn't want to be here. It's been a waste of time every single other time. I get it, I was the skeptic, the non-believer, only humoring her and all her exploits and playing as her foil. I rained on her parade constantly. And now, after everything that's happened, she was right. I can't deny that. But why does this mean that I don't deserve to be involved with it now? Maybe she took my leaving personally, even though I swore that wasn't the case. I was only doing what was right for me. I needed to move on and do something with my life. So is it really my fault that meant I had to stop playing around with paranormal stuff? After these past couple days, I was even starting to reconsider that. Maybe staying on the show wouldn't be so bad. Once the episode goes live, everything will be changing. But now I don't feel like that's an option, like she'd even want me there anymore. I feel like everything in my life has changed in just a few short days, like I'm lost at sea without anything to hold on to. My best friend in the whole world is at the epicenter of it all, and I'm thousands of miles from home. Through the walls, I can faintly hear the sound of Morgan and Tara discussing whatever it is. Not nearly loud enough for me to make out any words, but enough to be reminded of my exclusion. I wonder if Tara knows how upset I am, or if she expected me to be grateful. Neither would surprise me. I cry until my eyes are dry and sore, but I don't feel any better. The walls of my bedroom feel claustrophobic, and this vague sound of Tara talking is insufferable. Aww. I hurriedly bundle up and slip out of my bedroom and out the cabin to get some fresh air. The cold is just barely more manageable today, but it's still preferable to the atmosphere inside. It stings my wet cheeks, burning reminders of my unhappiness. I pick a direction at random and start heading into the forest. As long as I don't make any twists or turns and just go in a straight line, I won't be able to get lost. So, is she shipwrecked? What if she was chipwrecked? Like the third Alvin in the Chipmunks movie. After what I've seen, the woods feel especially hostile now. I wonder what else could be lurking in the shadows or further amongst the trees. Countless possibilities that I'd never considered are suddenly plausible. But for once I don't hesitate. I just walk, my feet automatically stepping over roots and other forest debris. I need to go out into the woods. I need to go hang out in the woods. That'd be fucking cool. I need to go look for cool creatures and beasts in the woods. Underfoot, the snow is slushy and messy. My head feels the same. My head hurts. My heart hurts, my bad. My heart of the woods hurts. Everything hurts. My nose burns from crying, the cold only exasperating the effect even. My bad. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to say? I just feel lost. I reflect on the show and on the years I've spent with Tara and wonder how it all came to this. The show had been her idea, of course, but I was the one who encouraged her to go through with it. She'd always had a flair for the dramatic, whether it was the school play, her old blog, or even the over-the-top fanfic she used to write. And I'd always been there to support her, whatever it was. I'd go over her lines with her and help her rehearse or even edit her fics. And when she first had the idea for Paranormal, and combining her two biggest interests, cryptids and herself, I was the only person who said she should go for it. I even came up with a name, which I'm pretty proud of. At first, I thought it would just be another entry in a long list of harebrained ideas that Tara would start and quickly lose interest in. I gave it 2, maybe 3 episodes tops before she got bored. But the reception was good, and the views started coming in. So did the ad revenue and the sponsorships. The idea of Tara talking about Raycon is like... There's no way. What had started as a weekend hobby turned into a weekend responsibility, and then into a day job. My role went from holding a cheap camera and stitching together the footage to actually learning proper video editing and investing in decent equipment. It only seemed natural that I would be the one to handle all of the invites, fan mail, inquiries, and more, the professional side of things. Tara would never accept the BetterHelp money. Never. Tara would never take the BetterHelp money. Never. She knows better. She knows better. I put my life on hold for the show. Quit college halfway through my film studies degree. Moved out of my cheap student housing. I gave up my barista job and the store manager promotion I'd been hoping for. I dropped everything in order to help Tara make the best show possible. Sure, it wasn't like I had it rough. Tara's always split the royalties with me and pays for the expenses herself. The two of us have done pretty well for ourselves, better than we had any right to expect. But at the end of the day, it was still always about Tara. Her name was in the title, her name on the contracts, her name in the fan mail. Tara, Tara, Tara. And when it's all over, when the final episode someday goes up and that she moves on, she'll be able to take that name with her anywhere. That success, that popularity. She might do a G Fuel, might do G Fuel. And all I'll have is the memory. The more I dwell on it, the more unfair Tara's behavior seems. I can feel anger overcoming my sadness. How could she say I'm only pretending to care? I gave up years of my life for her and dedicated them to making her look good. Without me, she'd have never been able to balance running the business side of the show while actually making it. Hell, she's not even close to being tech savvy enough to do what I do. Part of me wants to spin around right back now and go back to the cabin and demand an apology. But I know how that would go. She'd just get defensive. And even if she did say she's sorry, she wouldn't mean it. It wouldn't actually fix anything. We'd just be back to where we started when we first got to Eisenfeld. Awkward and tense. Yeah, Loot Crate makes sense. I remember when that was a thing. It was like... I saw like a Lego Loot Crate, I remember, a long time ago. And I do remember it being total dog ass. There isn't really a good solution that I can think of, but I have to do or say something. I can't just leave things as they are. Her offer for an early trip home lingers in my mind. I'm sure she'd make good on that promise. It sounds pretty tempting too. In less than 3 days, I could be comfortable, warm, and back in my own bed. I never have to think about Morgan or Eisenfield or forest spirits or weird churches or flighting lights again. I could just move on with my life, the same way I've been planning to once I get home anyway. As I think that though, I know it's not really an option. I'd never be able to live with myself if I let it go unresolved. Yeah, right? Like, it should be so cool. A Lego Loot Crate should be fucking awesome. It would be so easy to make cool. 2 piercing red eyes shine in my memory, and I know that there's no way I'd be able to forget about them. Gulp. Remembering the monster makes me stop and take stock of my surroundings. I've been walking at a pretty good rate, unhindered by the weather and fueled by my bad mood. There's a small clearing just up ahead, and it looks like it might be a good spot to take a short break. When's the Funky Gems Lego Loot Crate? Holy, yo, okay. Lego Loot Crate just about the Lego crystals, that I could hop on. I would fall for that. I mentioned this last stream. The only 2 sponsorships that I have wanted to buy into, where like I've watched the sponsorship and I'm like, yo, get me in, are Cheesy Studios, the Lego YouTuber, where he takes sponsorships from a cheese company, the Big Moo Cheese, and I'm like, yo, I love cheese. That cheese looks good as fuck. But they only ship to America, so it's like, there, I can't do that. And then the other one is just Cybershell's weed gummies. Which like, yeah. They don't ship in either, which kind of makes sense. The Big Moo Cheese, yeah, that shit looks so good. Kind of spenny, but I don't know, I like cheese. Play my throat. It's the only noise I can hear. The sounds of the village don't travel this far. They barely reach the cabin, for the most part. Could you say that they're medicinal? There's something. Overhead, the sky is a crystal clear blue for the first time that I can remember. It's still freezing, but it isn't cloudy. Not even an airplane or vapor trail disturb the tranquility. It is also extremely funny watching his sponsorships and having to see him dance around the fact that they are weed gummies. That's really funny. They're very fun to watch. I rub my eyes and defog my glasses. I must look like a real mess out here. I do feel a little bit better though. The fresh air alone has helped clear my head. The snow underfoot is well trampled from my stomping around, and mud mixes with the slush to form a thin paste that sticks to my boots. If there was somewhere to sit down, this place would be perfect. I make do with leaning against a tree that's mostly dry. I'll need to remember how I got here. It would be nice to have a place of my own to retreat to when I need it, away from the other 2. That feels bad. Saying the other 2 feels bad. Don't throw Morgan under the bus. That's oomph. Morgan's nice. Just as I'm enjoying the tranquility, there's a rustling sound overhead, and I look up just in time to get a face full of snow as it slides off a branch. Perfect timing. I cough and splutter, wiping away as much of it as I can, though a lot of it falls into my clothes. I flap my jacket like wings, trying to knock it out. Right then, from the corner of my eye, a quick motion catches my attention. It's gone too fast for me to notice more than a glimpse of fabric, and I turn around to see who it was. But there's nothing there, and no sign of anything having been there. Heart pounding, I walk in the direction it came from, looking for footprints or something. There's nothing. I rub my eyes. Maybe it was the snow messing with my vision. Snap. Gulp. This is your first time playing through. No, actually, this is my second. I've already played this. I just kind of, it's just something I wanted to share with the stream. Never got a stream before, but I want to say big fan of the content for a while. Thank you so much. That's awesome. I think tomorrow I'm going to start work on a new video. I've very much taken a little break after the last one, especially, and also just like being tired after my trip to Amsterdam. But yeah, I think I'll get some shit done tomorrow. I'm not in a big rush to, like, the last two videos, I feel like I've been a bit too, you know, pedal to the metal with getting them done. But, you know, I think I'm going to take my time with this. Third strike video will be a third strike video, so that's something. The harsh, unmistakable sound of a branch breaking cracks behind me. I spin around, expecting to see Tara there with a dumb smile on her face for having spooked me. Boo! You telling me hamsters built this dam? But again, there's nothing. I pull my coat tighter around myself and press my back against the tree.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's me, Daniel, the forest ghoul. My voice resounds through the clearing but goes unanswered. What if this was Abigail from Street Fighter V? Right? I'm just saying. There. Is anybody there? Abby. In the middle of the clearing, a mysterious woman appears for just a moment. She has long pink hair and a lavender nightgown. Despite the snow, she's barefoot. Again, a flash of movement from the corner of my eye. This time I'm sure I see it. A glimpse of purple darting behind a tree. I start towards it, hand reaching, but without a clear plan in mind, just like a dog chasing cars, I don't know what I'll actually do if I catch it. I walk into the middle of the clearing, turning a slow circle, hoping to spot whatever it was.
Can you hear me? Hello?
It already knows I'm here. There's no point in trying to hide. Whoa! Do you see that? That was Abigail. That was Abigail from Street Fighter V. Snow crunches off to my left, and I pivot, just in time to see a girl disappear behind yet another tree.
Hey, wait!
I may as well not be saying anything, for all the effect it seems to have. I hurry to the tree where I saw her, but she's gone. I'm just running in circles, chasing after who knows what. Sorry, it's because I've read this before. This isn't my first playthrough. So I am just like imagining this like Yuri visual novel. But you swap a character out for Abigail from Street Fighter V. And it's the funniest shit in the world to me. Abigail deserves it. Abigail deserves it. If they're not going to be an SF6, why not? Why not? My heart beats like a kick drum. A million possibilities race through my head, each more fantastic than the last. Maybe she's from the village. Maybe I imagined her. Maybe she's another forest spirit. Maybe she's the same forest spirit we saw before, in a different form. Any of them could be true. I've seen now that nothing is impossible. I look all around, searching for a clue and finding none. This is a bad idea, I know. Every single fairy tale I've ever read warns me that this is a bad idea. Chasing after mysterious girls in the woods never ends well. She could be luring me to her secret lair. You dare bring light... Can you imagine SF5 Abigail saying, "You dare bring light to my lair? You must die." Hello, we're Yuri. Let me know if I miss Abigail. Don't worry, we'll do. It is Yuri. Another Yuri test extreme, except this time I got the volume better. It could even be a disguise for some kind of terrible monster. Maybe it's the forest spirit come to exact revenge for trespassing in its territory. I could fuck up a snack too. I did my too good to go today, so I have so many treats. It's fucking awesome. I think after the stream I'll probably go, what's it? Yeah, thank God it gives her a girlfriend instead. Whew. Oh, did I read that? I should turn and run and race back to the cabin. If I told Tara and Morgan, I'm sure this is the kind of thing that would override Tara's annoyance, at least for now. It could be our chance to patch things up, pursuing some new mystery. Or, I could not tell Tara, and I could solve the mystery myself. Yo, Maddie normal? She's gonna... No, Maddie making her own YouTube channel to fucking show up Tara? That would be toxic. I could not tell Tara, and I could solve the mystery myself, whatever it is. For the first time, something happened to me that doesn't involve Tara. That's... Yeah, this did hit me really hard when I read it. That hit me really hard when I first read it. Like, especially because I was already just kind of slop after that scene. My hand is trembling, but I reach out in the direction I last saw the girl, more as a sign of openness than anything else.
Are you still there?
No! Silence.
If you can hear me, can you let me know?
No response. My fingers close over empty air. This is stupid. I feel like an idiot talking to no one. If she wanted to be caught, she would have let me, I'm sure. But then if she didn't, what was the point of even showing herself? Yeah, the voice acting is so good. It's phenomenal.
I'll come back tomorrow, okay? If you'll be here again.
It feels desperate. It is desperate. Actually, during the first stream of this, we actually had Tara's voice actor, like, in the chat, which was a really nice surprise. She does a really good job for that character, so that was kind of cool. It was also, like, really cool getting the lore, because there's one line that Tara delivers while she's got, like, soup in her mouth. And the voice actress, like, prepared for that line by just, like, eating applesauce. Which was cool. That's cool. That's method acting. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I stand there, hoping for another sign. As I give up and turn back towards the path home, I see it for just a split second. A bright pink light, crystal clear and the color of a sunset, flashes just once. It's the same as the one we chased through the forest several days ago. My breath catches in my throat, my muscles tighten, poised to follow, but my common sense overrides. As much as I want to, I can't just go running off into the forest on my own. I'd probably never find my way back. I swallow. If it can understand me like it seems to, then I'll see it tomorrow, once I've had more time to prepare. I face the direction the light came from, even though it's gone now.
I'll be back tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
I promise.
Goat. Goat. I think we are getting a little hint of Yuri in a minute, if I remember correctly. Morgan and Tara never noticed me come home. They might not have even noticed that I left. They got Kira Buckland in this, the freaking two. Wait, 2B's voice actor is in this? Holy fuck, which character? Is it Evelyn? That's nuts, I had no clue. Morgan and Tara never noticed me come home. They might not have even noticed that I left. I don't make any efforts to talk with them. I'm still too angry with Tara. Instead, I spend the rest of my day in my room, watching films or reading. All of the research that I was so eagerly working on is put aside, stuffed into a folder that's out of sight on my hard drive. I have my own project now, my own lead to explore. Morgan! That's so cool! Morgan's delivery is excellent, so that's kind of awesome. Damn. They went all out with the voice acting for this game. All of it is excellent. It is so phenomenally done. The thought of that light. The thought of that light and the mysterious girl in the woods stays on my mind through it all. Even late into the night, I can hear that Morgan's still over in Tara's room with her. At some point, the sounds go from conversation to something else. Ah? Huh? Gulp. Are they, you know? I turn up the volume on my computer. They can do whatever they want. It's well past midnight when my eyes finally get heavy enough to sleep. See, if I wrote this, Maddie would go over, open the door, and be like, sorry, open the door after knocking. My bad. Open the door after knocking and go, heh, room for one more? Hey, Yellow, I went through 2 really rough breakups after an attempt on my life. Oh, God, that sucks. Your streams have been helping me a lot through this. I'm really sorry you had to go through all that. That's really unfortunate, but, like, shit. It's amazing that you're still here after going through something that heavy. And I'm glad some silly shit that I'm doing, you know, helps you cope with that. I don't want to say cope. I just, like, helps in any way. You know? I'm just glad you're doing better now. I would not do that. I would not direct the smut version. Does it? Wait, hang on a minute. Hang on. The patch does exist. Huh? There's a patch for that? There's no way. Wait, hang on. Sorry, I just had a thought. Wait. I just had like a scary thought. Did I? Yeah, I am looking it up. No, I am looking up genuinely because this is like unlocking memories in my mind. Okay, I swear. You're like unlocking a memory in my mind. I swear when I played this on my Steam Deck, I ran into that. Was it an option in the menu, or was it a thing you had to install? I don't remember. The next day, I head straight to the clearing without telling anyone, nearly 24 hours into the minute since I left it. From the thick clouds overhead, I can tell... Like, I don't... Huh? Okay, I definitely didn't play it then. I definitely didn't play it. Fuck. What the hell? I missed out. Fuck. And it's not on Steam, from what I can tell. Yo, I know what the fuck I'm doing tonight. Fuck slow damage. Yowie, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to wait. It is Yuri night. Okay? Yeah, okay, that is in the base game. Yeah, I was confused for a minute. I head straight to the clearing without telling anyone. Nearly 24 hours to the minute since I left it. From the thick clouds overhead, I can tell it's going to be a short trip. I have to go, at least to see. My heart thumps with anticipation, and more than a little nervousness. It's an odd mix. I force myself to keep a calm demeanor, and not get too worked up. It's difficult. I'm hopeful, but I don't know what for. I don't have a camera, or even my cell phone. There's no way that I could prove anything that happens, and it's not like there's anyone who could vouch for me. Say that I saw what I saw. For now, it's important that I keep it that way. This encounter, whatever it may be, will be mine and mine alone. Gulp. Arriving at the clearing, I brace myself for what I might find. That's interesting that that DLC exists, but I didn't see it on Steam. Are we playing as the main character, or is it like there's multiple POV? I think... How would I put it? I think this is... Oh, that would explain why I missed it. Oh yeah, I don't have links enabled, by the way. But I'll find it. That's not fair. Not now. That would be a fucking stupid idea. I think it's generally Maddie's POV. But I think it does change. It's either like Maddie's POV or just like... No, actually, now I think about it, it's almost always Maddie's POV. No, wait, that's stupid. No. No, it's not. My bad. How would I put it? I guess it's like, it's mostly Maddie's POV, and it's obvious when it isn't. That's what I'd say.
Hello? Are you out there?
It's me, Abigail from Street Fighter 5. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I was just, lapping my combos. I give it a moment, waiting and hoping for a response that never comes. Maybe it really was my eyes playing tricks on me. The light could have been a reflection of the sun, and the girl could have been... There isn't a doubt left in my mind that the girl was there. There's no way that I didn't see someone. Granted... Wait. Oh, wait. Have y'all heard about Epic Tyranitar getting a lot more usage in Gen 9 OU? Rocks plus knockoff plus sand is so good for chipping things down. That's fucking awesome. That's awesome. That makes me happy. I've never played Gen 9. Like, Showdown or just a vanilla game. But, oh, you're right! The little dancing thing on the bottom right shows whose POV it is. That's true! Oh, yeah. I completely forgot that, because it is mostly, it is mostly her POV. That's cool. I like that. I'm not gonna lie, though. I wonder where... I hate, you know, not to be a... Sorry, not to be a theory crafter. I wonder what Gen 3 would be like if Tyranitar got knockoff. Okay, probably fucking awful, actually. That would probably be nuts.
Are you there? I'm waiting.
Be nice. Maddie, you're being a meanie.
Please.
I feel like a fool. I'm pleading with someone that may or may not exist to manifest. If someone had told me a week ago that I'd be here doing this today, I'd have laughed at them. Everything about this situation is unlike me. I got here as soon as I heard Yuri. Let's fucking go. You in for a treat. My irritation builds up, with myself, with Tara, with the stupid ghost light, with everything. Whatever was there is gone now, and really, what kind of an idiot convinces herself to come back for an imaginary date with a weird breeze? I clench my fist, looking without seeing. Slowly, I turned circles, hoping for something. Anything. I trapeze back and forth at an increasingly desperate pace. Not really sure what kind of clue I'm searching for, but just knowing that I can't sit still. There sadly is no VA for it. That's alright. That's fair. I do understand as well, like, even outside of just the extra effort it would take, I could understand maybe not wanting to do that. If I sit still, then I'm giving up, and if I give up, then I really don't have anything left for me out here. For the second day in a row, I feel the sting of tears in my eyes, and then I pinch my eyes shut to stop them. Yeah, you know what? You know what'd be funny, actually? You know what'd be funny? You did say that the 18+ patch, it's just between, like, it's just with Maddie. What if you install it, and, like, it's just, like, multiple unskippable scenes of Maddie, like, flipping off the camera. She's like, fuck you. Fuck you. There's a scene where she goes back to Tara, and she's like, yo, Tara, you were so fucking mean to me. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. Fuck you and your stupid show. Fuck you. And then she's like... she just like, the last thing she does as Tara's manager is accept a BetterHelp sponsorship for the channel. I shouldn't say these things. I don't want them to fight. You can't see it, but Maddie's crying right now. I shouldn't be doing all this to her. My bad. My bad. Not here, not today. I hold my hand there and suck in a deep breath. The cold air stings my throat. I steady my breathing, fighting back the urge to cry. That's too far. Yeah, that's way too far. After a moment, once the urge has passed, I lower my hand and open my eyes. Yuri! Ow, fuck. Sorry. And she's there. So silently and so suddenly that it's like she was never not there. You heard of Purple Guy. Get ready for Purple Girl. NSFW version where you stand on top of a wheelie chair. Oh my... Wait. Can you imagine downloading any NSFW mod for a game? Or expansion or anything? And it's just things that are actually unsafe in the workplace. There's like a background character who you barely notice. Who, if you download the mod, takes off their hard hat. In a dangerous area. She's cute, yeah. She is a cutie patootie. Or like, there's a scene where there's a coffee mug that's usually like pretty safely on a table. But like, if you, hang on, let me get the Luke cam back up. Okay, you can see, if you install the NSFW mod, the mug is like on the table like this. Oh, that's the wrong ass camera. My bad. The mysterious girl stands before me, barefoot in the snow but seemingly unfazed. She regards me with a curious look, her eyes wide, like I'm the one who's out of place. Now that she's here, right in front of me, I realize that I don't know what to say.
Hello?
Hello? I loved you in Street Fighter 5. Is all I could muster. My voice comes out weaker than I expected. Her eyes go wide at my word, her lips move but no sound comes out. She mouths something else again, still without a voice.
I can't hear you.
A frown. She turns away. Have I disappointed her? Is she going to disappear again?
Please don't go.
I don't know why I wanted to stay. Something is clearly different, unnatural. This isn't a normal girl. But that's exciting, in and of itself. The girl turns back around to face me again. She looks just as confused as I feel. There's a nervous sort of energy to her. Beneath the gown she's wearing, far too thin for the weather, the girl's legs are tense and ready to bolt. I take a step towards her, holding out my hand the same way I'd approach a kitten or lost puppy.
My name's Madison. Can you understand me?
She still looks a bit nervous, but nods. So we speak the same language. That's good. Is she from Eisenfeld? I can't imagine she's from anywhere else. There's nothing else around.
You were talking, right? Just a bit ago. but I couldn't hear you.
That means for whatever reason, her words can't reach me. Maybe she's naturally mute, or maybe her voice was magically stolen. Every idea that comes to mind is more ridiculous than the last, but I consider them all equally. To my surprise, I'm able to remain calm, and by my standards, pretty level-headed. It seems like the girl is more afraid of me than vice versa. Again, alternate ending for this game, where Maddie just goes, hits the FNAF 2 Foxy jump scare, and she runs away, and then it just cut to black. Game over. I drop my hand down, offering a handshake. She stares at it for a moment, maybe expecting it to turn into a snake, or for me to shoot magic bolts from my fingers. Like Ganon. I need someone to, like, redraw Maddie as, like, CDI Ganon, doing the, "You must die." Are we still early in the game? Quite, yeah. There's, I believe, is it 5 or 6 chapters? I forget which one. I think it might be 5. Yeah, I think it's 5 in an epilogue, and this is chapter 2. But chapter 1 is by a mile the longest one. The first stream I did of this game was just all of chapter 1. It passes right through me. Her fingers glide through the palm of my hand like a breeze disappearing into the air. With a sad smile, she looks down, seemingly expecting this result. Horrific realization slowly dawns on me, with the same tinge of certainty that guided me here. This girl isn't really here in the same way that I am.
You're a ghost.
Ghost! You must buy! You dare bring women to my lair? You must buy! Oh my god. A slow, sad nod. She looks apologetic about it, for inconveniencing me with her lack of a corporal form.
I'm sorry.
Damn. Wow, you died. That's not fucking cool. The words feel weak and inadequate, and nearly like a non sequitur, but really, what do you say to a ghost? She shakes her head vigorously, hair flying about, trying to rid herself of some bad thought. She gives me a big smile and stretches her arms wide, turning to gesture to the trees around us.
What is it? I don't understand.
I will make your pronouns the greatest in all of Corridai. The girl bites her lip, wondering how to convey her message. Then with a decisive nod, she points at me and then points at the ground between us. Pausing a moment, she holds that pose. Then she points at the trees, in particular the path I'd come from, and shakes her head. You know what's funny? I have Arzest. I've been meaning to play Arzest on stream for the longest time. Okay, Friday. Friday we're doing Arzest. That's what we're doing. Friday we're doing Arzest. Absolutely. I'm not doing anything Friday, am I? What day is Friday? Friday is... That is the... Wow, I'm good at math. Is it the 14th? Or am I stupid? I think it's the 14th, yeah. I don't think I'm doing anything the 14th. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, Arzest on Friday. We'll do that then. Oh wait, yeah, I gotta click on the game again, my bad. Oh, another thing. I talked about how the first stream of this game, I kind of had fucked up audio issues. I also was 1 pixel off having the game take up the entire screen, and that fucking killed me. Like, the very left of, like, the over here, right? Down there to the left, you could see 1 pixel of my background, and it was killing me.
Something about where I came from?
She nods and then repeats the pointing, first at me and then at the ground.
Right here?
Another nod.
You're asking if I'll stay here?
She nods and claps, hopping up. Except she doesn't come down. She hovers there as if suspended by invisible string, then slowly lowers herself back to the ground. I'm not sure what she was going for, but I smile.
Are you showing off?
She laughs and nods, glad to be understood.
I can stay for a bit, sure. If you want me to, I mean.
The girl practically zooms the short distance between us, moving with what might be supernatural speed. She is Abigail from Street Fighter V, right? She's setting up her win condition, right? She's gonna do Abigail's fucking +5 on block stand medium punch. I'm telling you. She nods again, this time solemn and hopeful. Okay, Abigail would not do that. I can't fight the feeling that she could easily be setting some kind of trap or leading me astray, but I still don't get that impression from her, so I agree.
Okay, I'd be happy to. But I can't stay for too long, or Tara will start to wonder where I am.
Tara again. For the first time since we arrived, I was able to fully push her from my thoughts. I was so overwhelmed by meeting this girl that Tara didn't even register on my consciousness. But now, there she is again. She's haunting me more than the ghost. The ghost in question mouths Tara's name, one of the few words I can actually lip read.
The person I came here with, she's, back in the village.
Yo, the music in this is so fucking good. I think I've used it in a video once or twice, and it's like, it's so good. The girl's eyes go wide and she points in the direction of the forest, then makes a dragging motion back to where we are. This one's easy to understand.
No, she's not coming here. She has no idea.
For the first time, I'm glad the girl can't speak, because it means she can't ask me to elaborate. I don't want to think about Tara right now.
Anyway, were you here yesterday too? Watching me?
Oh, Nord, wholly unapologetic. Oh.
I thought so. I also thought I might be crazy, though. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised by either one.
Okay, this is so unrelated to anything, but I did post it on, yeah, it's the end of the Bionicle video, yeah. I think I used it as well in the second channel video, where I talk about my favorite sprites. I think I did. I forget. Okay, this reminded me, this line here.
I thought so. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised by either
I did
one.
post this on Blue Sky, because I've been playing a lot of Street Fighter V with the gang lately, and I've been playing Nash. Nash has one of the worst win quotes I've ever seen in a fighting game. If Nash beats Seth, he says, "Are you insane? Heh, guess I could ask myself the same question." Pump the brakes, buddy. Pump the brakes. No. You burnt it. You burnt it. You did not cook. I'm sorry. She looks surprised. I wonder if she knows about the other supernatural occurrences in the forest. Maybe they're connected somehow.
The other day, my friend and I were out in the forest.
Nod.
And suddenly, there was this huge snowstorm. Out of nowhere. And we saw this giant thing.
I stretched my hands to indicate just how enormous it was, but the enormity and terror of it are impossible to convey.
I don't even know how to describe it. It was a monster of some kind.
Yeah, it's like
A huge tree had come alive and was walking in the snow. Do you know what I'm talking about?
It is TMI, right? It's like, come on. Like, it's like Seth in SF5 is just kind of like fucked up. Like, if you were Seth in that scenario, you just look at Nash like, If you die outside, do you just get to haunt the open world experience? Yo, that would be tough, actually. That would be kind of cool. If you had unlimited range as a ghost, but you couldn't, I mean, people can see you, they just can't talk. Well, I don't know. Not only does the girl know, but she laughs, finding something funny about my story. I'm not sure if I should be worried or not.
So you've seen it. Is it, like, evil?
The faces of evil? A firm shake of her head.
Good. It was honestly the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Being a ghost sucks, you have to walk everywhere. No, Abigail can fly. She just showed us that. She can fly. So, like, it's probably a mix of walking and flying. And also, wait. Even if you have to walk everywhere, right? Okay? She is a ghost, and she's barefoot in the snow, which usually would kill you. That would kill you. And that implies to me that even if you have to walk everywhere, it would not hurt. So you'd be alright. You'd live into the property lines because of legality? Surely not. What are they gonna do about it? They're gonna arrest a ghost? They're gonna put the ghost cuffs on me? They're gonna call the Ghostbusters? After that, we taper off into silence while I do. I don't have a reason to believe her, but so far she doesn't seem threatening at all. I have a hard enough time holding up my end of a conversation under normal circumstances. This just makes it even harder. The two of us just stand there, looking at each other. Now that she's not moving around so much, I'm able to get a better look at her. She seems to be around my age, if not a bit younger. Her hair is long and slightly unruly, reaching well down her back. She reminds me a bit of Rapunzel, all alone in the forest. A cute bow midway down helps keep her hair in place. Her wide eyes are curious, but slightly sad. Still, she smiles so easily that I wonder if I'm just imagining the sorrow. You could just walk over the oceans. Yo, wait, that would be nuts. Because, okay, if you're a ghost and people can see you, like if you can't talk to them but they can see you, you could just pretend to be... You could dress up as Jesus and just fuck with people. You could just pretend to be Jesus. Sorry I haven't said much. I'm paying attention to the story. It looks so good. No, that's so fair. I'd imagine a lot of people in the same boat. And that's honestly awesome. Again, I do love this story to bits. Right? Yo, looking at the ocean is... Oh, God. You know how people were like, Thing Japan? I'm being Thing Ghost, though. As green as emeralds, her eyes kind of remind me of Morgan's. I was so taken aback by her sudden appearance and, well, ghostliness that I didn't realize she's beautiful. Gulp. Her choice of attire makes me feel makes a lot more sense now that I know she can't feel the cold. The gown she's wearing has a few dangling threads and scuffed spots, which I assume she hasn't changed since she died. I shudder, trying not to think of my own mortality. What was it like? Why is she here, instead of whatever usually happens when you die? Does she know what she's missing? An afterlife, or lack thereof? I have a million questions about her life and about life itself. There's so much I want to ask, but it's impossible. Wait, what if if you're stuck on land, do you have to walk on the bottom of the ocean and then back up? That would be scary, because it's so dark down there. Plus, we've only known each other a few minutes. It feels like that would be rude to ask straight away. A thick snowflake lands on my cheek, startling me. I've pretty much forgotten about the weather. Overhead, the clouds are getting worse, and the snow is starting to fall more heavily. As much as I want to spend more time with her, I really don't want to be caught out in a blizzard a second time.
I need to go back now, but will you be here again? I'd like to see you again.
Gay.
If you'd like that too.
Gay. Massive. She nods empathetically, with a grin to match. I can't help but smile in return. It's nice to know that someone is looking forward to seeing me.
Okay. I'll come back as soon as I can. I promise. Although... I'm not sure when the weather will let me do that. On the next sunny day, I'll be there, okay?
Yay. She nods.
Okay, I'll see you soon then. I hope.
The girl waves goodbye as I turn to leave, remaining in the center of the clearing. As I get my last look at her, I know that I'm not imagining the sadness in her eyes now. I glance behind several times on the walk back, each time expecting her to have disappeared once more. But she stays there, waving, until the trees obscure her from sight. A splash of purple fabric against the brown and white of the forest. A little spark of light to look forward to. Hi, I've been doing a terrible job at keeping the tier maker template updated. Being employed is draining, sorry. No, that's totally valid. I promise I will get to that sooner or later. I will. Incredibly happy I decided to recommend. You did, yeah. I remember now. You specifically, you were the one who like recommended me to hop on this game. I remember that. I do need to play more of Studio Ellen's work. I really do, because like I love this thing to pieces. I do have a few other things. I've such a visual novel backlog. It's fucked up. I need to finish Slow Damage. Then I gotta hop on Higurashi. I started Syconia and I kind of didn't fuck with it. And then I need to do Dramatical Murder. And also I just found out about like the... Oh, fuck, as well. I do have the, there's that little epilogue? What's it? Oh. Also, yeah, the art is beautiful. Like, holy moly. What is it called? It's gonna come to me any minute now. There's like a supplementary story for this, right? Yeah, this is the only Studio Ellen game I've played. I do own Highway Blossoms. And I think I own another one. Do I own National Park Girls? I think I do. With almost every step I take, I cast a glance behind me. I keep expecting to hear the crunch of snow or spot a flash of red hair as Tara follows me. But there's nothing. I told you so. Yes, that's it. I haven't read that yet. I do have it, but I haven't read it. I should do that. I'm alone. I hurry through the woods, practically on autopilot. less than a week ago, I have never set foot in the forest on my own, but now I already have the path to the clearing memorized. It gives me extra time to worry. Gulp. I gotta hop on both. What am I even doing? Everything about this situation is extremely not me. Heading off on my own into a dark forest without telling anyone to go meet up with a ghost. Even thinking the word ghost still makes my heart lurch. That's me thinking about Gengar and RBY, and how fucked up it is that it's also a poison type. Taking like 50 minutes tops. Oh, I could fuck that up. That would be nice. You know what? After the stream, I'm probably gonna make pasta for dinner. Well, I'm either gonna make dinner or see my cool wife. I don't know. Depends on what she's up for. I do want to bring her treats because I have too many of them. I mentioned earlier, I did my, Too Good To Go, which is where you get, like, the stuff that, I usually just do it for bakeries because you have the best odds of getting nice stuff. You can get all the stuff that's a day old, so they can't sell it, even though it's still good. Yeah, it's very good, but it's very random on what you get. Because sometimes I only get bread, which is fine. I can do a lot with that. And sometimes you just get a million fucking pastries, and that's what happened. I got like 10 this time. I had like a little pistachio thing when I got back. And I'm gonna bring like I've mentioned my wife is very picky eater. That's the thing. Making dinner and seeing my cool wife would be lovely, but I feel bad because I can't really cook for her because she's very picky. So I'm just gonna bring her all the ones that she likes. I feel like Gretel, and I'm not even cautious enough to leave a breadcrumb trail. But still, I keep walking. Oh, this is beautiful. I like this one. This is a good one. There's something exciting in being on my own and doing something without Tara. I can't remember the last time I had a secret from her. At least not a big one. I wonder if that's meant to be hid. Not telling her about the ghost girl feels a little bit like rebellion. I feel like I deserve something exciting that's all my own. She and Morgan can go do whatever. I doubt Tara will even notice that I'm not around. Sad. And even if she does, it's something that she needs to get used to. I've tried to show her how to cut a video or frame a shot lots of times. Show up at her doorstep with unseasoned pasta and say you need help finishing the dish so that she picks how you prep it. It's funny. Unseasoned pasta with like ketchup is one of the only things she can eat. Well, it's less than, okay, and the big part of it as well is that she just doesn't like food. She just does not like eating. So like she literally just eats like the most basic stuff possible just so she can have food, you know? Which, like, I could never. I am a foodie. I love cooking. As I approach the clearing, I slow down a little. My usual trepidation overtakes me once again as I contemplate just how reckless this is. There's absolutely no guarantee that the girl isn't dangerous, that I'll walk out of these woods alive. Normally, I chastise Tara for following her gut instinct, which dictates probably 70% of her decisions. I would just eat a block of... If I could, I would just eat a block of nutrients like a hamster. I know they do stuff like that. You can get, like, nutrient slop, right? Like Huel and all that. I know a couple people have tried that. I could never. I just love cooking. Could not be me. Could not be me. I've got a mean... I could either do a mean pasta or a mean curry tonight. I don't know which one I'm gonna do. That's all I have to go off right now. The feeling that I'm safe with the ghost girl, that she won't harm me. I cross the threshold of trees and into the clearing. Just like the other times, it's serenely quiet. Even my past footsteps are gone, erased by the wind or snowfall.
I'm here.
Somehow I feel like she already knows. Oh shit, I forget we go right here. The forest swallows my words, returning to frozen, pristine silence. Soundlessly, she steps out from behind a tree. A small smile sits on her face, even though her eyes are slightly downcast. Highway Blossoms does have a patch, voiced too, if you plan... Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll play that one on my own time, so I will probably do that. A small smile sits on her face, though her eyes are slightly downcast. She waves, meeting my eyes just for a moment before glancing away. I could fuck up a night of trying to get shit patched and working on my Steam Deck again. I gotta do that soon. I was talking in that stream that I've been fighting for my life trying to get emulation going on the Steam Deck. I am not a smart cookie when it comes to that. All I want, more than anything in life, is to play Super Mario Eclipse on my Steam Deck. And I'll make it happen tonight. If I got nothing going on, I'll make it happen tonight. That could be swag. That might be fun. By the way, actually, out of curiosity, if anyone knows, I should have asked this in the Pokemon stream. I talked about playing Pokemon Supernova Sun, which I'll probably do on a 3DS. But what is it? It's funny because Tracy is the one of us that cooks, but she prefers simple flavors while I like my stuff really seasoned. She's just been boring affection. That's cute. It did kill me. It is not that I'm 2 for 2 on partners who just do not like cooking or like complex food. But it's alright. It don't matter none. I do get to cook for her partners, which is fun. I've enjoyed doing that. It was very funny, like I think there was a time not too long ago where one of her partners came over to my place with her. And she got to try my cool fucking pineapple curry that I spent like a couple hours on. And meanwhile, I just had to make like unseasoned pasta for my wife, and it was really funny.
Were you waiting for me?
We lock eyes again and she nods, quickly, earnestly.
I hope it wasn't for too long.
It's been so long since last I have seen my wife. She shakes her head and then she laughs. I'm not sure what the joke is though.
What? What's so funny?
Once she catches her breath, she bites her lip as she ponders. After a moment, she shrugs, looking apologetic. I guess explaining a joke through gestures will be difficult. They should play charades. She sidles right up next to me, and I fight the urge to step back. Though I have decided to trust her, my instincts still belie my nerves. But what she seems to be the most interested in is the bag slung over my shoulder. She simulates opening the bag so that she can see into it.
Nosy, huh?
Aww. Cute. Immediately she steps backwards, waving her hands in a frantic apologetic motion.
Sorry, I was just kidding.
She regards me like a timid deer as I hold the bag open for her to see. Inside are a couple books that I picked up in the village this morning. I hold up this first one, small and square and baby blue.
I got a really strange look from the person who runs the bookstore because of this one. It's a book of baby names.
Her eyes go wide and she grasps at her belly and then points at me. Oh my god, Maddie. I had no idea. You were pregnant?
No, I am not pregnant. But I thought maybe you could use it to show me your name? If it's a name that would be...
Do y'all think possession is like an epic hug? She pregnant. Before I can finish my sentence, she zoomed back over to me. All sense of personal space once again discarded. I can't believe Tara would abandon her pregnant wife like this. Oh my god. Tara, can you stop with the fucking YouTube for 1 goddamn second? My water broke. She clasps her hands, a fiery look in her eyes, and hops up and down. See? This is Abigail from Street Fighter V. She is doing EX Abigail Punch. I got a really funny comment on my Abigail video recently, where it's a timestamp and me when I see a really scary bee. And it's Abigail just doing EX Abigail Punch, and during that move he says, Abby, B. And I thought that was funny. I have to go do family stuff, but I'll catch the VODs. I love Yuri. I'll also check more Studio L and Yuri. They seem awesome. See y'all in the next stream. No worries. I cannot recommend it enough. Again, this is the only thing I've played from them, but like going off this, it is Peem. It is Peem. Frankly, it's adorable.
Guess you're a fan. Okay, cool.
She eyes the book hungrily. She must be really excited to share her name with me. It's a little exciting for me, too. It's nice to see someone so happy about being with me. I fight to keep an overzealous grin off my face.
Okay, let's see.
I look around. Aside from trees and snow, there isn't much. I wonder if there's something about this place in particular that the girl likes. Eat the book.
Somewhere nearby where we could sit down? It feels a little weird to just keep standing.
Oh, Lock and Key. That's the new one, isn't it? New Pokemon game has been distracting me. That's valid. That is very valid. Finger on her chin, she ponders. Then she turns and points towards the woods, even further in. I can tell from the look in her eyes that she's uncertain. How would this game be if instead of Abigail it was just Mega Frostlass?
Sure, that's
Doesn't
fine.
Peem mean peak plus
Either
mid?
way.
Oh, I hope not. I genuinely thought Peem was just another way of saying peak. I think it's just peak 2. I think it's peak 2. To be fair, peak and mid is really... What would that be? You know what? Okay. If Peem really was peak plus mid, you know what that is? That's like a 6 or 7 out of 10 game that you just happen to really fuck with. For like no reason. That's me with Worms 3D. That's me with Worms 3D. That feels a little backwards. Oh, sorry. She does so. Wait.
Sure, that's fine.
She does so, but never gets too far from my side. Every few steps, she glances over at me, as if I'm making sure I'm still there. That feels a little backwards to me, but in a nice way. I don't really feel compelled to break the silence either. Of course, part of that is because any conversation will be one-sided. It's peak 2? Let's fucking go. I will be there. I will be there. That's me with Pac-Man Party. Very valid. See, I want to say that's me with Mario 64 DS, but that game's realistically better than a 7 out of 10, so I don't know. She looks content. Like, she's just happy to be here. I am too. Maybe Sonic Heroes. That might be another one for me. The silence doesn't feel vast and overwhelming, like it has with Tara. It feels warm. T4C. What's T4C? Is T4C a variation on T for T that I am unfamiliar with? Or is my brain on the complete wrong track? Before too long, I realize what our destination is. This is nearly the same path that Morgan took us down just a couple of dusks ago. I recognize some of the more grotesquely warped trees. Oh, fence for sis? Oh, okay. I mean, this game has that too. That's swag. At least I think it does. I'm pretty... Yeah, no, it does, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely has that. Before too long, I realize what our destination is. This is nearly the same path that Morgan took us down just a couple dusks ago. I recognize some of the more grotesquely warped trees. That's mean.
We're going to that church.
Eyes wide, she nods, probably surprised that I know of it.
One of the villagers showed it to us a few days ago. Me and my friend.
It feels weird to just call Tara my friend. Usually if I'm talking to someone about Tara, they've met her. The girl just nods yet again. As we reach the edge of the trees and the church itself comes into sight, I look around for traces of the monster we saw days before. I think I've mentioned this a couple times, but like very close to where I live, there's a bridge that we call the Gay Bridge. And underneath it, people just like spray paint a bunch, like graffiti a bunch of gay shit in there. They got, there's, someone keeps spray painting, ForceFem T4T. And every time, like, the graffiti gets washed off from underneath the bridge, that's the fucking first one to go back up. Whoever ForceFem T4T is, they're fucking dedicated, right? They cannot be stopped. They're fighting the good fight. There are none to be seen, though. No snapped or troubled T's. Trees? My bad. Trees. No footsteps as deep as I am tall. Much like the girl beside me, there's no trace of its existence. It's so based. It's fucking awesome. I look over to the door of the church, where she's patiently waiting for me. Once again, I fight back all my fears and hesitations and head for the door, too. It's too late to turn back now. The door is still slightly ajar from our visit days ago. A thin trail of snow powders the entryway, but otherwise the church is dry. Yeah, exactly. Just leave the graffiti alone. Hop off. Let the bridge be gay. It is what it is. It's still unnaturally warm. I wonder if that has to do with the girl, too. From the way she walks, I can tell she's familiar with the place. She heads to the front, stopping just shy of the altar, where she turns to face me. They're gonna get married! They're gonna get gay married! They're gonna get ghost gay married! Being back here is a little unnerving, and I slowly approach her. Though she hasn't given me any reason to be suspicious, the image of those monstrous eyes is ingrained in my memory. Holy moly, an ancient piece of two men having gay sex was just found in Italy. That's fucking awesome. Yo, Italy? Maybe you weren't so bad after all. That's tough. You cooked when you did the pizza. I don't like how you do your pasta. But the gay sex? You're alright. But this time, there's no howling wind or earth-shaking footsteps. Just the one girl waiting patiently. Yo, Art? Art? Let's go, baby. I give her a smile as I sit down one of the pews near the front. It's hewn from stone, smooth and rigid. She takes a seat right beside me. It's a stone, Luigi. You didn't make it. Normally, being this close to strangers makes me uncomfortable, but with her, I don't really mind. Part of it is, of course, the fact that I can't feel her at all. But the other part is that it feels kind of pleasant to sit together like this. I hastily push that thought out of my head. She's a ghost. She is literally transparent and insubstantial. Insubstantial, my bad. I rummage through the bag and grab the book of baby names.
Okay, so, first?
She bounces up and down with anticipation as I tear off the plastic cling wrap and stuff it in the tote bag.
Is the first letter early in the alphabet?
For a bit of context before I forget, Peppy Parko is my cool headmate and platonic partner, but I usually just say partner to make things less confusing since it would need a long explanation otherwise. That's very valid. That is very valid. That's awesome. Ugh. She nods and holds up one finger. It is quite funny, like, trying to... I've talked about this before. It is easier to just say partner sometimes. Because, like, I've talked about how, like, in the iconic yellow polycule, like, literally, we all have different roles, which is quite funny. I forget how to put it, but I'm duped. Yeah, there's like my Echo Fighter. Echo Fighter is also a tough way of doing it. I like that. What's it? Because I've got my actual wife, and then the other two I'm not in a relationship with, and one we are like just strictly friends, and then the other we're like, you know, so it's like shit. What do I call all of that? Echo Fighter is incredible. Yeah, that's fucking tight. I kind of really like Echo Fighter. 2 shakes of her head. She touches her index finger together and then uses her middle finger to cross between them. I'd have a different moveset, unfortunately. Yellow is the DPS, wife is the healer. Oh, I want to be the tank. I'm not really... I love tanks in FPS games. I love tanks. I know I still watch videos on it, but I don't play it. If I did play Overwatch in current year, you'd have to tear Winston from my cold dead hands. I loved him. Back when I used to play that game in like season 4 of Overwatch 1. Me and Winston, we were like this. Beautiful.
Oh, an A.
Sorry, I'm sorry, I should pay attention to Yuri, my bad. I flip to the first couple pages in the book, right in the middle of the A's. The first name I spot is Amber. Impatiently, she leans over me and motions to go further back towards the start. I turn the pages slowly, giving her time to scan. On the very first page, she holds out a hand to stop and points. She's practically hanging over my shoulder to show me.
Abigail.
Me when you ask me my favorite character in Street Fighter 5. Sorry, I can't let this bit go. Sorry. I love the idea of Street Fighter 5 Abigail, like, playing this game, and, like, shedding a single tear, and going, oh, even though Capcom may have nerfed my grab range, but no matter how much they nerf it, I could never let these two go. I have seen Yellowstone. I have not read the National Park Girls yet, but I have.
Your name is Abigail.
I have seen her. Yeah, she's Abigail. She gives me the biggest, most radiant grin I've ever seen as she nods. Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, if you didn't realize that's why I was doing the Abigail bit, God, I sound fucking bananas every time I'm bringing up Abigail. Her joy is infectious, and I can't help but smile too.
Abigail.
I repeat it, and she looks even more joyful. A beam of light breaks through the glass window, illuminating dust motes that make it look as if she's sparkling. We lock eyes, and I feel my breath catch in my throat. The look in her eyes, pure unadulterated happiness, is something I've never seen before. They shine with tears, the kind that bring out the color of her eyes, the radiant kind. Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn? Sorry. I keep distracting myself from the Yuri. I have to lock in, my bad. I didn't know I could make someone happy like this. I quickly look away, back to the now irrelevant book in my lap.
Anyway, Abigail.
Gay.
I had a couple questions. Is that okay?
I feel my breath catch in my throat. Okay, fruitcake. Abigail nods.
So, maybe this is kind of rude to ask, but are you a ghost? Or are you something else?
Abigail closes her eyes and with a sad smile nods.
I'm sorry.
I'm not sure what the appropriate response to something like that is.
Then, are you from Eisenfeld?
They're taking the hobbits to Eisenfeld.
Do you know a girl from there called Morgan?
She shakes her head. That makes sense. I'm sure Morgan would have mentioned her before if so.
So have you, like...
Sorry, all I can do is fucking make references. I cannot be stopped.
For a long time, then?
I'm gonna manifest it any minute now. Any minute now. If I just keep making references... What was it? Abigail died from 5 consecutive jump-ins. She has no viable anti-S. I can't believe... If it wasn't for Capcom nerfing her, she'd still be alive. Bring back her Stan Light Punch anti-air. The fucking... You know... I cringe a little as I ask.
So have you, like...
Been a ghost for a long time then, yeah. So I cringe a little as I ask. It seems gauche, although I'm not entirely sure what proper etiquette is for this kind of conversation. In answer to my question, she nods again.
Do you know how long?
A shrug. She holds up 2 fingers, then 2 fists.
200?
Holy schmoly. Where is Tara? For I much desire to speak with her. She'll be back soon. We need Ghost Yuri first. We'll get back to real Yuri in a minute, but right now is Ghost Yuri.
200 years.
Damn. 200 years. She missed Bionicle. That's tough. I murmur it to myself in slight disbelief. It could be more. I doubt she's been keeping track of every day. The world out there, the world I come from, it may as well be another planet for her. She's never played Worms Armageddon. Sad.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Abigail. You missed out on Donkey Kong Country 2, Diddy's Conquest. I can't imagine how hard it's been. It's incomprehensible to me. I can't fathom that much time passing, unable to talk to anyone. How lonely that must be. She's closed her eyes yet again. Though I've been interpreting her since silence is serene. I wonder if that's how she feels. Can you imagine just like going out into the woods and meeting someone like this? Is she cis or is she not? Wait, my bad. Imagine going out into the woods and finding like a ghost like this. And instead of like trying to converse with them, you just pull out your 3DS and kind of like explode their brain instantly. They're just like, who is this Mario character? He seems very jumpy and fun. These yes or no questions are practically the extent of what I can ask her. There's still such a gulf between who she is and what I know of her. Centuries worth of solitude.
In all that time, have you ever spent time like this with someone else?
Without opening her eyes or looking back at me, she shakes her head again.
I'm
Damn.
the only one?
That's so rough. I fall silent too, my head still reeling. There are so many things that I want to ask and want to know. How did she die? Why did her spirit stick around? Does she know about the thing we saw in the snow? Why am I the first person she's shown herself to? Because you kind of a bad ting, though. Duh. Sorry. But there's no way she could answer, and even if she could, I wonder if she'd want to. Is it impolite to remind a ghost that they're dead? It's morbidly funny to me that these are questions I have to ask myself. Tara would love this. Tara would... I pushed that thought out of my head too. Tara's not here right now. It's just me and Abigail.
Would you like me to read that other book?
Her grin returns, the moment of melancholy dispelled. Died before trains happened. Holy shit. Wait, in Pac-Man Party 3D, one of the board songs uses the same samples as a song in Pokemon Black and White 2. That's fucking epic. I did not know that. That is a good sound font, too. I show her the cover before I crack it open, enjoying the new book smell.
This is a book I read a lot when I was younger. It's about a girl who wants to be a hero, so she goes on a quest with her best friend to prove herself. It's a little childish, I guess, but maybe you'd like it?
Yeah, oh no, she wouldn't get all of my Street Fighter references. That's so sad. Abigail claps her hands and nods. If I was in this exact situation, I was like, this is a Steam Deck. Would you like to play Street Fighter V with me?
Okay.
We have to teach her neutral. I smooth the crease and open the first page.
Once upon a time.
It's a story that I could probably recite by heart. My mom used to read it to me when I was a little girl, and it was one of the books that I used to learn to read. I was both surprised and excited to see that there was a copy in Eisenfeld's bookstore. I settle into an easy cadence of reading. Though I'm not used to reading out loud, it starts to feel pretty natural after only a couple pages. I like that she has to do this. Like, she's reading the book to her. Like, she just lucked out and found a copy of the book, because, like, she would just explode Abigail's brain if she, like, looked up the book on her phone and read it to her that way. Like my mom used to do, I give all of the characters different voices. Shit, this is why I'm so glad there's voice acting, because I can't do that. I went through all of the Great Ace Attorney without doing a single funny voice. I can't do that. I don't quite have the range that Mom does, but Abigail seems to enjoy it all the same. She smiles and laughs in all the right places. It makes my heart warm to see how much she's enjoying it. Her eyes are closed yet again, but she looks quite content. Aww. As we finish Chapter 2, Abigail scoots a little bit closer and rests her head near my shoulder. If Chapter 2 ends here, that'd be really fucking funny. My Bowser's voice goes kind of crazy, I'm gonna be real. It's so funny, the only voice I can do is Homer. And like, it's not even the right Homer. Marge, I'm reading Yuri. It's beautiful. These two joyous women, they elate me. Marge, why can't you be like them? That's not Homer. That's just a Homer I made up in my head. I pause mid-sentence, surprised, but resume a second later. Though I can't feel her there, the sentiment is clear. Keep reading. Sometimes when I glance down, I see that her eyes are open, reading along. Her lips mouth the same words I am. One time she catches me looking and blushes, but I just smile and continue going. After we finish Chapter 4, I finally pause. My mouth is dry, and my jaw is starting to hurt a little bit. I must have been reading aloud for close to an hour. It's how Homer should be. True. Marge, why can't you be two beautiful women? Marge, you failed me once more.
Kabanga, it's me, Bud.
Kermit, my name's Kermit. I love Miss Piggy, why can't you be Yuri? You disappoint me once again.
Do ghosts need to sleep? That's another question I can ask, but maybe at a different time. Yo, imagine, that would be cool. Imagine being able to sleep anywhere, because you don't feel like the ground and shit. I don't need a bed. Your Kermit voice is spot on. Hold on. Yeah, it's funny. Maybe I do have good impressions. Maybe I can do good impressions, but it just doesn't matter. Like, it just does not matter because I just default to my shitty Homer. Right now, I'm happy to let her pretend. That is actually an incredible Kermit.
Miss Piggy, did you hear that? I am an incredible Kermit. I am a much better Kermit than you. Quietly, I hum a song. It's something from the radio, a title that I can't quite remember, but it's always stuck in my head.
So I broke a little bit there. It's a little tough to do. I'm extremely off-key, I'm sure, but I don't care. It just feels right. When I stop, she finally opens her eyes and sits back up. We gaze at each other. She mouths two words that I don't have to be good at reading lips to decipher. Aww. They're so cute. I have seen all the new Megas. I think I've said it before. Oh yeah, go for it. Do ask. I would love to know. But I will say, I do really think that, like, even though I haven't touched a CA, I think the new Megas are so much better than the old ones. I love the direction they're going with the new Mega Pokemon. Like, nearly all of them feel like something fresh instead of Pokemon but more. You know, like with Blaziken and stuff like that.
No problem. I hope you like the story.
Mega Clefable. You know, it's weird. I haven't thought about it much because Mega Clefable is one of the only new ones I don't fuck with. So it actually hasn't been on my mind that much. Maybe just a more confident Clefable. Maybe Mega Clefable has that little bit of extra confidence to actually bring up the shit that they're interested in, like, to begin with, rather than just hoping it comes up. I love Mega Starmie. I can't lie. It's so funny. First she claps, and then she places one hand over her heart. I laugh, flattered, but also a little embarrassed.
I think that's all I can do today, but we should read more sometime. If you want to, I mean.
God forbid I skip any peak voice acting. I already know the answer, but she gives me an emphatic nod all the same.
Okay, it's a promise.
Hell yeah. She touches her heart again, and I smile.
I should probably head back to the cabin soon. People will start to get suspicious if I'm gone for too long.
Well. You better not be up to Yuri out there, Maddie.
I, haven't told my friends about you yet.
Gulp.
It's sort of like our secret, I guess.
Yeah.
And I want to keep it that way for a little longer.
She smiles in agreement. Cute. Once it starts getting dark, we say our goodbyes and part ways at the church. Same as when we first met, she watches me go until she vanishes from sight. As I head back towards the cabin, my head is swimming, or maybe drowning. I thought the game crashed for a minute. I was really upset. It's hard to think of anything but Abigail. Wow, that's gay. Wow, that's gay. Hey, Twitch. Not cool. Twitch held that. Yeah, I was gonna say. Gay. This is a gay ass stream. This is a gay ass stream. Okay, you're allowed to say that. Back off, Twitch. Back off, Twitch. Twitch shudders when a nice fuck. What is? I was gonna say whatever the Yuri equivalent of a Fujoshi was, but I actually don't remember it. Damn, my bad. It's hard to think of anything but Abigail, all alone in the middle of the forest for centuries. What's her story? I want to know, but I doubt I ever will. Yet I'm already looking forward to seeing her again. Himiyoshi, my bad. Twitch shudders when a nice Himiyoshi loses their temper. That's what I'm saying. It almost seems cruel, knowing that this is also short-lived. If I were her, would I rather have a few weeks of happiness just to lose it again, or never have anything at all? Himiyoshi. That's Ava's husband from Umineko. My bad. The walk back feels like it goes by much quicker than my journey to the clearing and then the church. As I get closer to the cabin, I can see that the windows are dark. Tara must be in town or out with Morgan somewhere. I wonder if she noticed I was gone. My musing is interrupted by the sudden sound of footsteps in the snow. If this is fucking Evelyn, I'm gonna scream. Boo! 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 The mayor steps out from behind a tree, just like Abigail did it earlier. Not fucking cool.
Good evening, Madison.
This one should be a ghost. This one should be a ghost. Fuck out of here.
Evening, Miss Mayor.
Where have you been?
Bitch. Your mother. I freeze. Her tone is sharp with no pretense of being conversational. Trans Hideyoshi renames herself to Himiyoshi. That's fucking awesome. Her glare is even sharper. Yo, Arbok? Does she know about Abigail, or about the forest spirit? Surely she would have mentioned it if so. My mind reels while I stall for
I
time.
was out for a walk. In the forest.
I'm bad at lying, so I just try to tell her half-truths.
I can see that. Where did you go?
Around. I was just walking around. Needed the fresh air.
Alone? Where is your friend? Or my daughter?
I shrug, trying to look indifferent. I don't think it's working.
I'm not sure. Tara and I had an argument earlier. I wanted to be alone.
An argument? Regarding what?
She's far too close for comfort now. Close enough that she could reach out and grab me by the throat if she wanted to. Still, I'm so taken aback by the nerve of her asking about my personal issues that my voice comes out stronger than I could have hoped for.
I'm sorry, but I'm not comfortable talking about it.
Let's fucking go! Blow her up with your mind! The mirror guards me for a long moment. Her nostrils flare. I meet her gaze and I don't look away, even though I desperately want to. I half expect her tongue to shoot out and taste the air like a snake. It feels like she can see right through me. I'm also certain that she knows I'm hiding something from her, more than just my argument with Tara.
I see.
She flips her hair and walks past me, heading into the forest.
Be careful, Madison. The woods are dangerous on your own.
Don't you fucking laugh at me. I stand there, hard in my throat. Yo, hard of the throat? Until the sound of snow under her feet fades into silence. Shuddering, I hurry the rest of the way to the cabin. Yo, this is it! This is the view changing. This is the view changing. Wait, I think this is gay. I'm pretty sure this is gay. A bright burst of light jerks me awake. I groan, getting ready to toss a pillow at Maddie and demand she turn the light back off. It's so bright, it hurts when I try to open my eyes. But when I do, I realize the light is coming from the window, and it's not a window I recognize. Uh-oh, you were gay. Uh-oh. Oh shit, she beat me to it. Tara and Morgan wake up naked in bed together, covered with blankets. Morgan is still sleeping while Tara is sitting up. Wah, wah. You fucked that woman. Get cooked, buddy. Morgan is starting to stir next to me, an adorable little smile on her face. It's so cute that for a minute it distracts me from the fact that she's completely naked. It takes another second for me to realize that I am too. How embarrassing. Bah, bah. I yank the covers up to my chest to, well, cover myself. Memories of last night start to come back in bits and pieces. We'd been going over notes about something, and admittedly I might have gotten a little flirty. But next thing I know, we're kissing. Books are on the floor. I hear papers crumpling underneath my butt. And once I said yes, she couldn't even wait to get to the bed before she started undressing me. Oh shit, wait, Morgan's the one who made the move? I forgot Morgan's the one who makes the move. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, my bad. She got fucked by that woman. Yo, my bad. I was not familiar with her game. That's nuts because, like, Tara does, like, riz her up. Like, attempt to riz her up, like, way earlier in the game. And, like, fumbles both attempts. And it's not that I'm complaining, but it was definitely the last possible way I thought she'd respond. At least now I remember why I'm sore. What did she do to you? What did she do to you? It isn't long before Morgan opens her eyes as well. The rest of her face doesn't move as she wakes up. She sleeps with that same blank face she has when she's awake.
Good morning, Tara.
Good morning, Tara. Her voice seems a little different. Softer, maybe. I have no idea, but it's kind of nice.
Hey, yeah. Good morning.
You fumbling. I cringe at the sound of my own voice. That was way too loud. I need to do a better job of keeping my cool.
How'd you sleep?
Oh, wait, really?
Better than I have in a long time. Although you do snore. Loudly.
Okay, this is real. This is real. I fucking knew it! I was gonna bring up the strap. I fucking knew it. I can't believe... Wait, the Morgan strap is canon? I cannot believe the Morgan strap is canon. That's fucking awesome. Strap of the woods. I can't believe that. I try not to let my smile break. I mean, she's right, but only when I lay on my back. I try to think back on a long list of... Yeah, now Tara's pregnant. My bad. I try to think back on a long... Yo, that's nearly butt. Pump the brakes. I try to think back on a long list of awkward morning afters and pick out a good comeback, but everything grinds to a halt as I feel her lips press against my side. It's just a tiny peck, the kind I'd give a cute fan, but she also blows a tiny puff of hot air into my skin that makes me shiver. Hate it when my mom walks in my room without knocking on the door because I just tabbed out with the most flustered look possible. That's tough. I can feel my face turning as red as my hair and know a comeback's not happening.
Tara, are you okay?
She got no game. She got no game. I need to say something to get back on top of this mess, but all I can do is stare down at her. Those bright green, those bright green eyes, that soft face, that messy orange hair. Yo, she's just like me for real. She's just like me for real. That's nuts.
Tara?
Oh, sorry. I was just thinking that, well, you're cute.
She's so bad at this. Hey, I've had worse lines. I can't see her face, but I think I hear her chuckle or something like it. I should probably get up too, but I can't help taking a minute to stare. Maddie always gets on me for being thirsty, but I think I earned it this time. Her curves, her muscles. Muscular women! Let's fucking go! Muscular Woman Saturday. That doesn't work at all. I don't fucking care. Every day is Muscular Woman Saturday. She's like, someone asked me every last detail about what my type was and then turned her real. This really just a dream come through. Even. My clothes are spread across the floor and it takes me a minute to hunt them all down once I'm out of bed. Actually, that's how they usually are at home too. I've got more important things than clothes to keep in my dresser. Boo! We got the Nightbot. Oh, sorry. I've mentioned this before. Nightbot does not support the ability to have it so... Okay, so like, let's say you have 4... Morgan is cannon buff. Yo, I'm cannon passing out. Okay, but Nightbot doesn't have the option to be like, okay, here's the 4 messages you want. Okay. And every 5 minutes, you get a different Nightbot. Okay? So I have to just give all 4 of them different times. I actually, before this stream, I made them half as frequent because it was kind of getting on my nerves. I think it was popping up too much. So, I don't think I'm going to stream for 4 hours today, but that's going to happen again eventually. Morgan's already dressed by the time I get everything together, with her hair back in its usual pigtails. Cute as they are, I kind of miss how it looked down. Strong Woman Saturday, I'm saying.
Hey, so...
Oh my god, she has a poster... Wait, she has a poster of the girl she just fucked? That's insane. That is nuts. Having a poster of someone you fucked is nasty work. That's bananas.
Is something wrong?
Your mom isn't home, right? I'm pretty sure she won't be happy if she sees me coming out of your room first thing in the morning.
You made enough noise last night that she'd know anyway. I don't think she's going to do anything about it.
Holy shit. She's beating her ass right now.
Oh,
The real Tara? Oh, wow. Again, nuts time to drop in. I feel like I'm burning up, but the expression is the same as ever. She's not even trying to be smooth, and she's still better at it than I am. And I'm already really good. That's so fucking funny.
great. Yeah, cool. Glad we don't have to worry.
I'm going to go make some coffee for us. That's my bra, by the way.
No wonder it felt so loose. She's at the door, leaving me to search for more clothing and think about the conversation Morgan and I are gonna have to have when she gets back. Oh boy. Womp womp. I'm still thinking about what I want to say when she returns with the coffee. Is already chugging hers down.
I usually make it strong, but I put plenty of cream and sugar in yours, so you should be fine.
Hell yeah.
I normally take it black, actually.
I saw your daily routine video. I know how you take your coffee.
Oh my... That is so fucking funny though. Hitting like fucking someone and then hitting them with the "no, I watched that video, you're a fucking liar." I don't even know why I'm bothering with the usual cool routine at this point. I should just accept that I'm beat. I take a tiny sip of the coffee and nearly fall back down on the bed. Even with cream and sugar, this is the strongest thing I've ever tasted. She drinks this black.
Is it too much? I can put some liquor in it if you want.
It's like 11 a.m.
Isn't it like 8 in the morning?
Yes. Why do you ask?
She's so badass. Yo, Morgan cannot stop winning. Morgan cannot stop winning. Okay, maybe she not just like me for real. Morgan might not be like me for real.
Hey, so I think we need to talk.
Bah, bah.
Sure, what about?
Wooden Hearts? Is this the song I used? No, I don't think so. I'm not sure if she doesn't know or doesn't care what I'm going to say, but from the way she's acted so far, I'm pretty sure it's the second one.
Look, you're a really great person. I
Yeah.
really like hanging out with you, and I had a great time last night.
I know.
She needs to stop making me blush. I probably look the same way Mads does every time I try and introduce her to a cute girl.
I just want to make sure we're clear on what that was all about. I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I mean, I'm not really the dating type, and I'm gonna be leaving in a month. I'm happy to do stuff like this as long as it's...
Tara,
She doesn't sound frustrated or upset. If anything, her voice is
we talked
softer.
about this exact thing last night. You're cute, you're fun, and I really enjoyed having sex with you. But that's all this is, and neither of us expect or want anything different. You don't have to give me any excuses.
Blunt as ever, she takes another sip of coffee as I breathe a sigh of relief. All that worrying for nothing.
Great! Awesome, cool. Yeah, I'm glad that's settled then.
I do kind of love this scene. It's so funny seeing Tara go through the fucking oops, I fucked one of my fans again. I hope they take it well. It's so good. Yeah. It was kind of nuts, like, because I hate to say it, it does hit a little harder, because, like, you know, I've done this. Well, not really. Okay, no, not really. Not. She's worse. She's worse. She's worse. I'll leave it there. So why do I feel like I'm the one who got let down here? This kind of thing shouldn't bother me, even if it didn't go the way I'm used to. This is why I hate taking time to think about things.
So, did you make that sweater yourself?
Holy shit, she's so bad at this. Morgana's eyes widen at my questions. Looks like I found a good way to move on.
I did, actually. My ex
She
showed me
sucks
how to knit a few
affectionate.
years ago, and
Yeah,
I've been
she's
doing it ever
wonderful.
since. It's a nice way to pass the time. If you want, I could make you something to take home when you're done here.
Wait, that's cool as fuck, actually.
That'd be super cool. Everyone I know wears coats like Maddie's, or one of those big puffy marshmallow coats. I'm sure some hand-knit stuff would break the mold.
I mean, she needs this, because throughout chapter 1, she just kept going out into the fucking woods in a snowstorm in this fit. Right?
The fact that you insist on going investigating in nothing but a light jacket made me assume you didn't like coats in general.
She just like me for real.
Maybe I was just waiting to get in on the hip cool fashion trend.
Well, she's cool. I catch her smiling in between sips. She might act different, but I get the feeling that we're on the same wavelength for some things. I mean, obviously, since we ended up together, but still. I want to explain to my mom, she said she already knows I look at naked lesbians, which is like, I literally don't go looking for that. It's the third time she has ever walked in on an explicit Yuri scene. It is so funny having to have that conversation, not because you're playing Yuri, but because you're watching a fucking, like, you're watching a fucking YouTuber play it, right? No, Mom, you don't understand. I wasn't playing a gay game. I was watching another gay play it, so it's fine.
I thought it was because of your shirt. You wear that same moon shirt in every vlog you do. I didn't expect it to be the same way in real life.
Oh, my bad. I wear that because I love Milia Rage from Guilty Gear.
It was actually Maddie's idea, believe it or not. Something about having a, visual brand for the sake of the show. I figured my winning smile would be enough, but... I mean, as long as people like it.
I didn't realize she was that invested in the show. I figured she didn't care that much.
Is that my cool... Oh, that's not my wife. Who dares message me? I thought that was my wife. Who dares interrupt me playing Yuri? This better be fucking good. That's not good. Shut up. And I'm about the fucking weather. Ouch. Hearing her mention how distant Maddie seems is a pretty painful reminder of how much things have fallen apart between us.
She used to be. Back when we started, she was a lot more invested in this whole thing. We've been inseparable since high school, and I figured she
Oh,
was
I remember
really
this.
excited to keep
This
that bond going strong.
I only remembered the gay shit, but this scene's actually this is really beautiful.
That's pretty incredible. I don't think I've had any friendships that lasted more than a year.
I realize that she hasn't mentioned a single friend since we got here. I guess claiming your cat talks to you probably doesn't score you points with anyone other than me.
Oh yeah, it's been like around 10 years or something. Don't tell her I told you this, but we actually met because we were both total goths.
Wait, that's awesome. I've already known her for about a week, but it feels weirdly unlike her. Probably because it's the most emotion she's seen shown since we met, and that includes last night.
I can't imagine Maddie walking around with raccoon eyes and dyed hair.
You have no idea. She was goth enough to put me to shame. Always talking
Raven?
about the darkness in her soul.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chilling with all other cool goth kids, calling herself Raven. It was great.
Absolute cinema. Raven? From Guilty Gear? Excerpt? Yo. I want to see Maddie hit the air dash. I want to see Maddie drop an orb on someone for Oki.
You were part of a group? Do you keep in touch with
Oh.
any of them? I'd hope at least one of them kept the look.
My smile fades as I look away from her. She couldn't have known that asking that would bring back some bad memories, so I don't blame her. But the memories are still there.
Not really. Most of them stopped talking to me when I told them I was trans, and the rest bailed as soon as I started to actually transition.
That sucks.
Maddie was the only one who really stuck up for me.
Oh.
I'll never forget that.
Morgan puts down her now empty mug. I'm not even halfway through
I'm
mine.
so sorry, Tara. I didn't mean to.
Nah, forget it. It's seriously okay. The whole thing is ancient history now.
That isn't a lie. I feel a hell of a lot better about the whole thing now that I know I'm doing way better than any of them. Oh, I hate that I feel that. I hate that I do that too. I'm like, yo, I know that everyone back in school is currently a bomb. And I'm kind of cooking, right? I do this a lot. I do that, right? I ain't gonna lie. I'll never forget that you abandoned your pregnant wife.
Anyway, after that, the two of us were inseparable all through high school. We even picked the same college so it'd be easier to stay in touch. The only time our friendship was ever on the rocks was... well, maybe we shouldn't talk about that.
I try not to grin when I see Morgan's eyes widen. Got him.
You wouldn't say that if you weren't going to tell me.
Well, I don't know.
She leaves her mug on the table and moves closer to me. I definitely saw her smile for a second there.
Tara, I know, would never pass up a chance to tell a story.
Well, if you insist. Maddie and I actually dated once. For a few weeks, back when we first started college. Everyone we knew was pairing off, so we figured we should try it too. It's our secret shame.
How embarrassing.
I'm not surprised. You two would make a terrible couple.
Jeez, blunt much? You're not wrong, though. It nearly killed our friendship. Thankfully, we called it off and went back to being friends. We haven't had any trouble since.
Huge. There's an incredible fic of this on AO3. Yo, AO3 coming in clutch as always. That's fucking awesome.
Until now.
Yeah,
Hmm.
until now. I don't know. I guess her deciding to walk away from everything we built together doesn't exactly make me feel jazzed about our friendship.
Her having different priorities doesn't have anything to do with friendship.
Yo.
What, like going back to school? She hated school. So either that's some bullshit excuse, or she just hates working on Terranormal even more.
She was talking about coming back. Having real proof seems to have changed her mind.
And then what? She goes along with it for another few months and gets sick of it? I can't deal with that again.
I can tell I'm getting louder, but I don't care. I haven't had a chance to let any of this out since it happened. Morgan, of course, doesn't even
The
flinch.
thing is,
Now she's acting like she wants to be in on the action again? Am I really supposed to believe that she wants to commit to this?
I took a screenshot of the blunt much line at one point, and it was unintentionally the 420th one in the folder. Wait, that's incredible. How have I never met that correlation? I need to like go back and like get that as a screenshot. That's awesome.
but she...
I'm not an idiot. It's not like I'm ignoring the fact that she keeps running off to the woods to be by herself. I'm supposed to just be cool with that?
Buddy, she does that because you don't fucking talk to her.
Tara!
I'm so sick of all this bullshit. Maybe I'd just be better off without her.
Tara!
I love this scene. This scene is this is so many good scenes back to back. Honestly, this is one of the best parts of the game. I jump as her voice drowns mine out completely. This burst of emotion isn't funny. It's honestly kind of terrifying.
Stop. Just stop. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yo, you can barely see it because it's behind chat. Her monitor is 4:3. That's cool as shit. That's big.
You don't want Maddie to leave the show, but you're refusing to listen to her when she talks about coming. I love your show. You don't want Maddie to leave the show.
Wait, that was a really
refusing to
bad
listen
time.
to her
That
when
was a
she
really
talks
bad
about
time to
coming
accidentally
back.
hit the button. My
You
bad.
don't want to lose your friendship, but you're freezing her out when she tries to make connections again.
Is it 4:3? Yeah. Her monitor in the background. You can just about see it. That's fucking awesome.
I love your show. You know I do. But there are more important things in your life than talking about Bigfoot in front of a camera.
Yeah, get owned. Get owned, buddy. Get owned, buddy. Get owned, buddy. People be telling me shit like this when I'm like, yeah, I stayed up till 6. I stayed up till 6 in the morning dragging little sprites of Dragonair around. What of it? I'm gonna be fine. I'm gonna be alright. Get cooked. But Tara has been... You've been getting cooked. She just shot through my bullshit like some kind of forest-dwelling therapist. How am I supposed to respond to that? All I can do is sit back down on the bed and let it wash over me. She sits down next to me and takes my hand in hers. She gives it a little squeeze and I squeeze back. I can already feel myself starting to calm down. Morgan speaks again. Her voice is back to its normal flatness. Also, I thought about our conversation 2 streams ago about Gollum, where we described him as bi-curious. Does that make him the RBY equivalent of Gold Lewis? Maybe a little, actually.
Talk to her.
I can see
Tell her
that.
how you feel and what you need. You can't spend your whole time with me and expect
Text
her to feel
deductible
appreciated.
Dragonair sprites.
I don't want to leave you out, though. You're the whole reason we're here. Plus, like, I really like spending time with you.
Yeah, you could just spend... Buddy! Just let Maddie hit the... Room for one more? Easy. Problem solved.
I do too. But we'll have plenty of time together. You're here for an entire month.
Morgan is so fucking cool and smart.
Yeah, of course.
Oh. I love them. How's the Yuri? Fucking epic. It's so good. I let go of her hand to take another sip of coffee. It's barely lukewarm now, and I consider just spitting it back into the cup. That definitely wouldn't be a good look, though.
Do you want me to take you back to the cabin?
I think I'm gonna do a little more investigating here first. Give myself some time to think about what I want to say to Mads.
That's a good idea.
Hey, first time.
That's a good idea.
Not doing. I would never skip her text. Maddie would hit the Benjamin, in my opinion.
Hey, first time for everything.
I hate that I hate that my brain is so rotted. I'm immediately thinking this. I'm just I'm just imagining Tara bursting into Morgan's room and being like, Morgan, Maddie, she hit the Benjamin. Turn on the TV. It doesn't matter what channel. Gee, that's had another little laugh. It's not nearly as big as her earlier one, but it's really nice to hear it after all that heavy stuff.
I'll go set up shop then. Come see me when you want to ride back.
You got it.
That's cute. I stand and stretch, scanning the room one more time to see if I'm forgetting anything.
Are those my panties?
Bah, bah.
Yeah, you're wearing mine.
That's gay. I try to will myself not to blush, determined not to let her get one more fluster in.
Shit, sorry. I can change real quick.
It's fine. You can wear them. Just give them back when you're done.
Oh, cool. Thanks. I guess I'll see you later then.
Sure. You know where to find me.
Gay! Without thinking, I lean forward and press my lips against hers. They're soft, somehow not nearly dried out by the cold mirrors mine are. Wait, why am I doing this? I jerk my head away, expecting to be met with an angry glare, but all I see is the corners of her mouth twitch up for a split second before she's back to neutral. Could be worse, right? She's so gay. Everyone in this game gay as hell. Everyone in this game gay as hell. It's nuts. Either way, it's definitely time for me to get the hell out of here. I head for the door, but something stops me before I actually
Thank
leave.
you.
Anytime.
Oh. They're so cute. They're so cute. I'm out the door and back out into the village square, doing my best to leave my confusion behind me. Yeah, so you can learn Sidebeam instead. I've got to think about what I'm going to say to Mads. Tell him I'm sorry for being an idiot, and that I don't want this to screw up things more than it already has. But as I think about that, I realize I've got one more problem when it comes to her. If she finds out I slept with our host, she's gonna kill me. Thank you. Morgan? Oh, I forget this happens. The cabin comes into view. It's warm and casts a glow on the snow. I keep my steady pace. It's been a while since Tara and I talked. Things still aren't fixed. They've improved. Okay, tell you what. I might save real quick. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to so fast run to the bathroom. I'm going to so fast run to the bathroom. You know, I'm going to run to the bathroom. And I'm going to have a... Whoa, I accidentally hit buttons on my controller. I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to run to the bathroom, and then I'm going to grab a cup of coffee. I could fuck up. I might throw up on... Yeah, I didn't... Sorry. Oh my god, I can't even words. I could fuck up a pot of coffee right now. So I will go and get a pot of coffee. I'm going to put on a cool song. There we go. We're doing Kareen's theme from Street Fighter 5, because it's really fucking good. I will force you to listen to Street Fighter 5 music, and make you stare at Elfelt. As always. There we go. You can stare at her for a minute. You have to stare at a different gay woman. We keep things funky fresh around here. Alright, I'll be right back. Hello. Sorry, gang. Wow. I saw the little guy and I rushed in. Hell yeah. What was it? Wife came in a bit ago and saw you on stream. Apparently she knows you from VOD. That's nuts. Holy schmoly. Fulbright theme? Oh, yo, that's good. That's not what we got right now. Okay. Anyone else get the urge sometimes to put their newies in a vacuum sealer? Their newies? Do you mean like Nui is in Bionicle? If that's what you mean, then that's kind of tough. Also, because I'm not going to hop back on the game just yet, because I'm waiting on my coffee. And if I start playing again, I'm going to get distracted. Plushies. Oh, I can show you some Bionicles. I got a cool Bionicle collection. I want to talk about something that grinds my gears, okay? I want to talk about something that grinds my gears. I also had a tasty treat while I was out there. It was really cool. But whatever. Something that grinds my gears. I was watching... Okay, you know how there's like a new season of Kitchen Nightmares? And Kitchen Nightmares is very good background slop. Very good background noise. There's no way around that. I watched one of the new episodes, and one part of it really pissed me off, okay? Where they also have really pretty eyes. Thank you! I think I cooked with the makeup a little bit today. That's very nice of you to say. But okay. Something that grinded my gears. Something that really grinded my gears, right? So there's a failing restaurant, and the episode tries to frame it like the family is struggling, and like the two sons are not helping out because they're doing other stuff. One, I don't love that. One, I kind of don't like when they drag that. I mean, this is just like, I'm very anti... Maybe I'm just biased from watching a lot of Kitchen Nightmares. I'm always it always grinds my gears when a restaurant's failing, and they expect the whole family to get in on it, right? And like salvage it. Buddy, you could have just not opened a restaurant. Don't drag your fucking kids into it, okay? You're the one who, like, you know, at the end of the day, your restaurant fucking up is on you. But whatever. Okay? And in one of the new episodes, the two sons are, like, influencers. And granted, they are dickheads. They do strike me as dickheads. But they're, like, influencers, right? Who have, like, extremely high follower counts. They've got, like, 3 million followers or something like that, okay? And the restaurant, which is failing, doesn't have any following. And Gordon gets on their ass for, like, not promoting the restaurant. That's stupid, though, right? That's stupid, though. If you are a massive influencer, they're the Voros twins? Wait, really? Where do I know that name from? I know that name from somewhere. Yeah, right? It's weird. Like, does he not get it? Like, he's like, famous enough to where he should get it. One, what if they don't want to? But two, like, does he not understand how fucked up that could be? Right, like, if you go, hey, I'm big influencer person. Oh, they're kidding. My bad. I'm stupid. My bad. I fell for it. I'm thinking of different twins. But, like, does he not realize how fucking stupid that is? Because it's like, if you had a massive following, you would not go, hey, go to my parents' restaurant. Because, like, what if, like, some of your weird, irrational haters that if you're huge on the internet, you will end up, like, go and trash it. You just can't risk that. That's, like, that should be fucking obvious. You know what I mean? Like, you just cannot risk that. What if some parasocial nut goes to the restaurant in the hopes that you show up? You know? Stupid. He is a famous man. He should know that. What a stupid. I don't know why this was I was like standing in front of my sink eating a pastry, waiting for my coffee, and this hit me, and I was just like, man, that pissed me off. You know? It was nice though, it had almonds in it. I like almonds. But yeah. Is my coffee done yet? I bet you it's not. I don't hear any coffee noises yet, but I really could fuck that coffee up. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check one more time. It better be ready. It better be ready. I'm so mad. Post-pastry epiphany. Yeah. Alright, we're just going back to the Yuri because it's not happening. My coffee is too slow. Morgan time. It's been a while since Tara and I talked. Things still aren't fixed. They've improved. She's getting Maddie's help filming now, but I can still see that distance between them. It doesn't help that Maddie keeps choosing to stay behind when we go to the village. Her excuses are always flimsy, but Tara doesn't push it, so I'm not sure if she wants to. I'm not entirely sure what to do. I never expected this to be easy, but now it's gotten complicated in a way that I couldn't have predicted. I wish I could help, but I'm afraid that intervening any more than I already have would just make things worse. Maddie still doesn't trust me despite everything. I believe it's not too late. I need both of them fully committed before I can tell them why they're really here. At the cabin, I enter without knocking.
It again.
I've tried it like 6 times, Mads. I don't know what else you're expecting here.
Hello there.
Hello there. Excuse me for dropping in. They both look up from what they were doing. It's not a surprising scene. Tara's hunched over the laptop in the living room, while Maddie stands nearby looking ready to hit her. I don't think either of them noticed me entering.
Hi.
Hey!
Oh, cute! That's cute. That is cute. While Maddie seems annoyed at my interruption, Tara seems genuinely happy. Whether that's for the distraction or because it's me, I'm not sure. I walk over and sit down beside Tara, placing myself between her and Maddie. That hey is one of my favorite reads I did for this game.
Hey!
Ah, you're right for that. That's a good hey. You're right for that. You did a good job on that. That's fun. I walk over and sit down beside Tara, placing myself between her and Maddie.
Check this out.
Check this out. The painful is I can't really replicate it. Damn, that's rough. You cooked too hard. She angles her laptop so that I can see it and presses play on a video. There's some distorted noise, but the screen stays black.
What am I supposed to be looking at?
Freddy Five Night.
Exactly.
Somehow exasperated, Maddie throws up her hands and storms off into the kitchen, banging around the cupboards without actually doing anything. That's awesome.
This was the footage that we took the other night. Remember? With the spirit and stuff?
I remember.
I remember.
Yeah, well, it was totally fine a few days ago. We watched it a billion times, so you know as well as I do.
Right. It was perfectly visible then.
But now...
She plays the clip again, nothing but noise. It's worthless now.
So what happened?
Morgan is looking into my soul. Oh no! No, what am I gonna do? I'm so scared.
Beats me. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Maddie slams a cabinet particularly loudly.
What happened
What Maddie thinks happened.
is that the file got corrupted somehow. Either when you exported it or when it was transferring or something.
But it was working fine before. Seriously, ask Morgan.
She points at me. I wish she wouldn't bring me into it like this, since it'll seem like I'm taking a
Video
side.
did work before, yes.
Great, that helps us a lot.
Oh.
Isn't there a backup somewhere?
This was supposed to be the backup. I thought I'd uploaded it to our server too, but I guess the Wi-Fi cut out, and that didn't actually happen.
Oh, bites her lip.
Me.
Oh. I'm expecting another sardonic reply from Maddie, but to my surprise, she sits down across from us and sighs.
Well, we can't change it now.
Holy crap! It's Yuri hours. Yes. We've been hit with so many good scenes back to back. We saw Ghost Yuri. Tara and Morgan. You know? I found out that canonically in the Heart of the Woods universe, Morgan owns a strap and annihilates Tara with it off screen. That's canon. That happens. Finally, a good game. A good game.
Was that the only footage that was affected?
I didn't check. Can't see why anything else would be screwed up though. We just got unlucky. Super unlucky.
It was Evelyn.
That's a bit of an understatement. Without that footage, we don't have anything to show.
I want to tell her that there will be plenty more opportunities for filming the spirit, and likely other equally remarkable creatures, but I know she won't believe me yet. What would Scott the Woz think of Yuri? Fan, I think. Geladora warned me this would probably happen, as if I hadn't already known, but Geladora also didn't help my case at all, since she said she didn't know if she could trust them yet. I wish she'd have told me that before I made a fool of myself in front of them both. Tara laughs, but it sounds forced.
Guess we'll have to take some new footage then. Morgan, you don't have any other mystical spirits sitting around that we could film, do ya?
Strap as in gun, or strap as in strap on? The second one. The second one. It's got the Himidanshi. Wait, what's Himidanshi? That's a new one. I didn't know. This one's news to me. I keep learning about the Himi. Funnily enough, I do. I just smile though, going along with the joke. For some reason, Maddie tugs at her collar and looks away out the window. Sounds like Tomodachi. It does sound like Tomodachi. Perhaps she's more uncomfortable around me than I
Can I
thought.
borrow your laptop? I'll see if I can move the file to my computer. And maybe salvage something.
Boy Yuri like her. Male fan of Yuri. Oh, I love to learn.
You really think that'll work?
No, but I'd like to try.
Himiyoshi. Oh! Yo, I'm learning. Speaking of learning, my coffee is probably done. Hang on, let me get my coffee. We can talk about this over a cup of coffee. There we go. Alpha was watching the whole time. Ay caramba. There we go. Wow. What if instead of Himijoshi, they were all called Himiyoshi? And they were all green dinosaurs who go awa wa wa wa. I'm saying that would also be cool. They need one for non-binary. They need a non-binary one. They'll figure that out one of these days.
Sure thing.
She lifts the laptop over me and passes it to Maddie.
Thanks. I'll be in my room. Let me know if you need anything.
Hooray! She leaves, taking Tara's laptop with her. She pushes her bedroom door, doesn't close it all the way. Beside me, Tara places her hand over mine. It's not anything that Maddie will be able to see from her room. I'm not sure why Tara is so insistent on keeping our relationship a secret. Still, I appreciate the gesture. Of everything that's happened since the two of them arrived here, getting close to Tara like this has certainly been the most unexpected. Yeah, the egg one. Yeah, I should play Mario Kart. You know, I bet Mario Kart DS will be a fun stream. Because, like, Mario Kart DS is, like, very single-player pilled. Right? With all the missions and shit like that. And, like, I don't know, I feel like I could blast through that entire game in one stream. You know what I mean? That could be cool. The only thing that would suck is we'd have to do, like, 50cc and 100cc. You know what I mean? To unlock everything. That stinks. I don't want to do that. I might get everything for 50cc and 100cc off stream, and then just do 150. That could be fun. That might be an idea. I like how on the cover Mario is looking back at his fat dumpy. I do not remember him doing that. That's fucking nut. Wait, you're right. He does do that. He's sitting on the cartwheel and he's like, yo. Check me out. Still, I appreciate that. Oh, wait. I've already read that one.
Things are a bit better between the two of you. Did you talk?
Yeah. When I lost, I threw my DS down the stairs and it broke. No, you hate to see it. You know what's funny? When my DS broke, it was really funny. The first, like, thing that happened to my DS, like, shit breaking wise, was the D-pad. The, like, plastic around the D-pad broke on my DSi, which was really weird. It's like a weird problem to have.
Not yet. I was going to, but first Nats wasn't home, then she was shut in her room all day when she got back.
I do remember this is one thing that was really funny to me. When I was younger, I, like, my mom got upset at me because I was, like, audibly upset about a game. I was playing Bowser's Inside Story and I think I lost a fight. And she told me to, like, not do that. But I, like, got the wrong message from it. So, what she probably wanted me to do was shut the fuck up. But what I did was, instead of being audibly upset at the game, I was audibly happy. So I would just beat a Goomba, and I'd be like, yeah, I've done it. I beat the Goomba. And I would find an item, and I'd be like, yeah, I did it. I found a rock shell. That'll be really helpful. And I didn't understand why she took my DS away, because I thought that's what I thought I did what she wanted me to do.
I was going to bring it up today, but then all this stuff happened.
Oh.
At least the two of you are talking a little. She must be feeling bad too.
I'm saying.
Maybe. You should have heard her before you got here, though.
I'm sorry.
Nah, don't be. It's like you said, this is on both of us.
You really don't know what happened to the footage?
Yeah.
I promise I won't tell Maddie anything.
You were just being a joyful little character and were punished for it. I know. They hate to see a bit of whimsy. I think this is... You know what? I might do Mario Kart DS next week. That could be really cool. I'm really locked in on this idea now. I would love to do that. Okay, so... Okay, Friday, because no Wednesday stream. No Wednesday stream. Whoa, I played Mario Kart DS not knowing that you can drift. Yo, you know what? This reminds me, that was quite funny. How do I put it? A lot of people I knew growing up, they were big into Mario Kart, but they didn't know about drifting. One of my favorite ones was hopping on... Okay, this was during, like, an exchange program. So, like, we all went to Italy, and we stayed with different families. And on one of the nights, there was, like, a dinner where a lot of the families got together, right? And we just happened to play Mario Kart Wii. And it was really funny because, like, I knew that, right? Like, I just, like, knew that. I just, like, knew Mario Kart Wii. So, all three other people who, like, had no English, they picked automatic drift, and I was the only one who swapped to manual. And all of them, like, were trying to desperately convey to me, like, no, you don't, no, you can't do that one. And then they were just really confused when I was good at the game. You don't really need Snake to enjoy MKDS. Just a cart with a high item stat, really. Really? I thought the item stat... Well, the item stat lets you get better items, which is situationally fun. I mean, I'll probably Snake a little bit. I mean, you have the... Even if I don't have everything unlocked from the beginning, I have the Egg 1, which is going to be swag. But I'll probably use a mix of everything. I will probably do a race or two in the B-Dasher because it looks hard as fuck, even if it's dog shit.
Nope, it's 100% legit. It was working fine, and then it wasn't. I didn't even drop my computer or spill water on it this time.
You were subsequently banned from Italy for 20 years. I mean, listen, I thought the pasta was dog shit, so... They do that. Even if it wasn't for the Mario Kart incident, they would have banned me. I was just eating Italian food and being like, yeah, this is all worse version. This is cool, but this is worse versions of food I've had anywhere else. If they knew I thought that, I'd be out of there. A few months ago, I'd played all of Advanced Extreme Racing, and I didn't know what the brake button was for like 90% of it. That's cool as fuck. I love that.
That's so strange.
That's so spooky. But yeah, okay. Friday, we stream Arzest, the Jewel of Faramore, the CDI Zelda-inspired game, because I just found out that there are voice actors from this in Arzest, which is cool as fuck. And then Saturday, we will do Mario Kart DS. Hooray.
You're telling me. Mads is convinced I did something to screw it up, though.
Did not know other karts and characters had different stats. CDI Yuri? Hell yeah. I have a niggling suspicion in the back of my mind, but I don't want to bring it up yet, and I don't want to alarm Tara if I can help it. It's Evelyn. They do have some Yuri in it. I've seen a little bit of the Yuri.
Has anyone...
Who do you ship in Zelda CDI? You know, it's funny. I always think of that one animator. What's it? There's that one... I think it was with... what was it? Echoes of Wisdom dropped. There's that one animator who draws in, like, a kind of CDI-adjacent style, and they just draw Zelda being tired as fuck, and just using her powers for just, like, goofy shit. I love those animations. They're so cool. Right in the middle of my sentence, the heater in the corner of the room makes a sizzling noise and then dies. Tara...
Did you see that?
That was a ghost. Tara and I both stare at it.
I did.
It was a ghoul.
God.
Okay, that's another really good line read. That's another really good line. I'll run it back.
God.
That's tough. That's really fucking good. Clutching her head in her hands, Tara gets up and goes to inspect the heater. She looks around and underneath it, although it's clear she has no idea what she's actually looking for. Oh, I love doing that. While her back is turned, I take a moment to peer out the window, scanning for anyone or anything out of the ordinary. I don't see anything.
What happened?
Heater died. Check it out.
Wait, you're kidding me.
Gulp. You fucking bricked it.
I wish.
Already the cold is starting to set in. Oh no.
Was it a short circuit or something?
I'm glad that she doesn't default to blaming Tara for this. Oh, that's nice. I wish the Yuri cabin was real. We nearly had a Yuri cabin. Nearly. At, what was it? The tournament in Amsterdam I went to. Because instead of a cabin, it was a B&B. And instead of Yuri, it was just, like, 11 lesbians. And then also me. The Yuri cabin. This is the bit where Morgan goes, "Oh damn, the heater broke. Fuck, that's so sad. I guess we gotta huddle together for warmth. Oh damn, what's wrong with that?"
No clue. Morgan and I were sitting here when it suddenly died. Didn't give any warning or anything. It was a lot like the...
They're put into pieces together.
Like the footage.
Gulp. She says it anyway. None of us say anything, then Maddie chuckles nervously.
That's a pretty weird coincidence.
Do you two think that, like, they're connected somehow?
What, the heater and the footage? There's no way that could be. It's just bad luck.
Ooh, I don't know about that, Maddie.
Maybe.
It's a ghoul. It's definitely a ghoul. She gives me a look that says she doesn't think it's random. I'm inclined to agree.
Any luck with saving the video so far?
Not yet, but I just started. Give me a bit.
Right. Gonna go grab a blanket. You want one, Morgan?
No thanks.
Cute.
What the?
2 seconds after she's entered her bedroom, Tara yells and pops back out.
The heater in my room is dead too.
Gulp.
What?
Are you sure?
Yuri generates 20% more electricity than coal-powered space heaters actually. True!
Of course I'm sure. Come look if you want.
Maddie and I both hurry into Tara's room. Sure enough, the heater in there is as dead as the one in the living room.
Were they on the same breaker? This cabin must have ancient wiring, right?
No, it was renovated a couple years ago.
Ooh, spooky.
Is the one in your room still working, Mads?
Without waiting for an answer, Tara pushes past and goes to look, ignoring Maddie's feeble clamor against barging in. We follow behind Tara yet again. In Maddie's room, the heater is running fine.
That's so unfair.
Maddie frowns too, looking perplexed.
I don't get it. Why just in here?
That's a pretty weird coincidence.
Oh no! I forgot about this actually.
It is. What else do you want me to say?
I shut the bedroom door behind me as I leave.
Hey, tell me I'm not crazy. Something weird is going on.
You're not crazy. This definitely isn't a coincidence.
You
Gulp.
say that like you know what's going on.
Oh, what a shame only one room has a functional heater. It looks like we'll all have to sleep here in your bed tonight. I can feel a pit opening up in my stomach. I've never been good with words, and I'm not sure how to phrase everything I'm about to tell her, much less how she'll take it. I must struggle for too long, because I can see Tara's expression go from mopey to concerned.
Hey, you okay? I was just kidding, but like, do you actually know what's up?
I press a finger to my lips and point to Tara's room. Her eyes go wide, but she nods. I lead the way, following her, with her following close behind.
We can talk now.
Tara looks like she's going to explode.
Now? What the hell? That was like something out of a spy movie.
She's so cute. I love Tara so much.
Shh, not so loud.
I listen for any indication that Maddie's followed behind us or is eavesdropping, but her door never opens. Tara watches, waiting for me to elaborate. But I can tell that it's taking every ounce of self-control she has to not barrage me with questions. It's understandable. Morgan is so cool. She's definitely in my top 10 gender characters 2014. No, she is amazing. She has a really good scene earlier too. She do? Hey. Ignore me. Ignore me. Hang on. Could I do a Morgan? There's a... I got the jumper nearly. There's a universe in which I make the Morgan cosplay happen. You never know. I always mention this, but the VO director made me do a couple takes where I said Spy Kids, and one of those reads did get used in the voiceover beta. Wait, that's so fucking awesome.
Now, what the hell? That was like something out of a spy movie.
Damn, you're telling me Spy Kids is lost media? Fucking, I love the idea of, like, fucking, what's his name? Rodriguez coming out and being like, you dare mention my movie? You dare mention my movie? In your Yuri?
Okay, bear with me, because I'm not sure how to say some of this.
Nearly vibrating with excitement, Tara nods. I take a deep breath.
I don't think that all these malfunctions are a coincidence. I think they're intentional sabotage, and that my mother's to blame.
Her eyes got as wide as saucers.
Your mom?
Your mother. He stole my Yuri journal. I did not. Mrs. Electrid sent her to the principal's office and have her expelled. Now headcanoning that Spy Kids has lost media in Heart of the Woods, and Tara did at least one vid on it. Wait. That would be fucking awesome. Okay, new headcanon. Okay, wait. Well, I should let this scene play before I deliver my headcanon.
Yes. And I also think that Maddie might be involved too. It's not her fault at all. I'm afraid that my mother might have gotten to her first. She might not even know it.
Okay, new headcanon. Instead of what's about to be revealed, the only person who knows about okay, Mayor Evelyn sent her to the church and have her expelled? I was gonna say, okay, alternate timeline instead of what's about to be revealed. Evelyn just so happens to be the world's biggest Spy Kids fan, okay? And in this world, Spy Kids is incredibly niche. It's mostly considered lost media. But then, Tara does a video on Spy Kids being lost media. And then all of these fake fans start pouring in. And, like, Evelyn is enacting revenge on Tara for ruining her hyperfixation, right? You know for a fact Evelyn would fuck with Spy Kids 3D game over. But not Spy Kids 4 all the time in the world. Definitely not. Is it 4 or 4D? I actually don't remember. That movie is doo-doo buns, I'm pretty sure.
Gotten to her how?
She won neutral. Evelyn's neutral skips are absurd. She got like the beta Yuri and +2 on block EX tackle.
As in, she's not in control of her actions. She might not even be aware of them.
You mean like mind control?
Spy Kids 4D was the one with scratch and sniff cards. I'm pretty sure there's also a dog voiced by, oh fuck, what is he? The really annoying cunt from the Smurfs. James Corden. James Corden. I think there's a dog voiced by James Corden in it, which is a criminal offense. That's like 2 massive red flags. The Smell-O-Vision one.
More or less, yes.
It's crazy how, like, all they did with, like, those scratch and sniff cards for 4D movies was just gross out humor. Right? Why can't they make 4D Yuri? Right? That would be way better. Give me 4D Yuri instead. I would pass out instantly. But no, instead they're just like, oh, let's fucking fling shit directly at the camera and force everyone in the theater to scratch their fucking stupid card. No, don't care. She stares at me and then starts to laugh. She gets up and paces around the room, her hands flying in useless motions as she laughs. That's so cool.
Okay, you're screwing with me, right?
Scratch for her rose perfume.
Maddie.
I'm saying, right? That'd be way better.
I'm not messing with you. I'm dead serious.
Gulp. I can't blame her for being incredulous. It's a lot to take in at once. I bet she said the same thing last night. Oh? Sorry. I still cannot get over the canon Morgan strap. That is the funniest thing in the world to me. And the rest of what I have to say is even stranger. But if there's anyone who will believe me, who will believe the truth, it's Tara. I've only experienced one 4D thing, and it's a Legoland thing. Oh, that's so good. It's crazy I've never been to Legoland. I do gotta go sooner or later. Her laugh becomes a whistle as she calms down. She takes a second to compose herself, and then sits on the bed next to me.
Okay, mind control. Go on.
Like I said, I doubt Maddie's even aware. It's probably more like sleepwalking for her, but it would make sense. You said she's been spending a lot of time away from the cabin, right? And that she doesn't like to talk about where she's been. Plus the footage being damaged, and then the heaters dying. It makes sense.
You're gonna have to sell me on this more. I wouldn't say that makes sense. What's the point of it? Why would your mom do that, and how? Like we haven't even approached the point of making sense.
I know. I'll explain.
Okay, this is the big reveal. I'm trying to remain calm myself, but there's a nervousness that I've never felt before. This is my first time ever talking about this with someone else. No matter how many times I'd imagined this conversation and rehearsed it in my head, it's nothing like real life.
My mom isn't really my mom. To be frank, she's not even human. Not anymore.
Uh-oh. I pause, waiting to see how Tara takes it. No reaction. I doubt that anything I'm saying even registers as a possibility to her. My only choice is to go through it all, and hope that she believes me in the end.
The person you've met, the creature, is something else, using a human woman's body as a host. She has the whole town under a glamour that makes them loyal to her, and she has for years. Longer than I've been alive. I think she has Maddie now, too.
Uh-oh.
The reason that I sent you an email and invited you to Eisenfeld isn't because of the forest spirit or any of that other stuff, although it's related too.
No, guys, I'm an actual forest demon from the woods. No, this isn't a costume. I'm a literal demon.
The reason is because I need your help. Evelyn, or the thing inside her, is going to try to kill me soon, to use me as a new host. Within the next few weeks. You were the only people in the world who I could think of who might believe me. There wasn't anyone else I could ask. She knows that too, which is why she's trying to get rid of you now. Ruin your trip, make you want to leave.
It's so fucking stupid. I read Ruin Your Trip, and the first thing that I thought of, I thought of was like, Brawl to Project M. Because they got rid of tripping. I'm such a fucking idiot.
She would never hurt either of you. Too many people would notice if something happened. There'd be way too much unwanted attention on her. But if she could get the two of you to leave Eisenfeld, then she'd be able to proceed with her plans. I'm pretty sure that's what she's trying to do. Through Maddie.
That's so basic. What she's saying is that like Tara has like influencer armor, right? She cannot kill Tara because she will get cancelled on BooTube.
That's it, I
The
guess.
problem with Evelyn. As I finish speaking, I look down at my legs. It feels like a weight has been lifted off my chest. If nothing else, then I'm glad that I got to tell someone. Even if nothing changes, at least I got to share my story. If she doesn't believe me, if she thinks I'm as crazy as Maddie does, then I'm out of options. The silence stretches on, and I glance up at Tara's face. The Evelyn situation is crazy. For someone usually so expressive and easy to read, her face is immutable. I can't tell what she's thinking. She just stares at me intensely, more scrutinizing than I've ever seen before. I meet her eyes, willing her to search mine and see that I'm telling the truth. I want to reach across and grab her hand. More than that, I want her to grab mine. Oh, I love them. Tara huffs, blowing a loose strand of hair that's fallen over her face. She blinks, pops her knuckles, scratches her leg, then she finally half smiles.
Okay, so then what do we do now?
Oh.
Does that mean that you believe me?
My breath catches in my throat, scarcely daring to believe it. She hasn't confirmed yet. She could just be playing along.
Of course I do.
It's so sweet. I can't help myself. I lean forward and wrap my arms around her in a very selfish hug.
I'm so sorry for dragging you into all of this.
It's so sweet. She doesn't deserve any of what's going on. I brought her into my own world of problems. Her arms wrapped back around me without hesitation.
Hey, I'm glad you did.
Really?
Of course! If some other paranormal blog got this scoop, I'd be jealous forever. But I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot to take in, especially the
That's
stuff about
sorry.
Mads. But if never coming here would have meant you having to deal with all this on your own, then it's a damn good thing we're here.
For the first time that I can remember, I feel warm and comfortable. It's a moment that I wish could last forever. I don't deserve her support, but I'm infinitely glad that I have it.
Now let's go kick your mom's ass!
Oh! What ending did you get when you first played? One of the bad ones. It's hard for me. I don't know, like, I couldn't tell you, like, a number, right? And I don't know how to go into details without spoiling for people in chat who haven't seen all this. You know what I'll do? Is, I guess I'll point, when the options kick in, I'll tell you which options I picked on my first playthrough. I laugh again. I'm glad that she's able to keep a light heart through all of this. We're going to need this.
Really though, what do we do now? Pack our stuff and get out of here? You could totally crash with me and Mads. I'm sure she wouldn't mind. You'd have to get past that whole mind control thing first though.
No, running away isn't an option. She would just take someone else instead. She has to be dealt with.
I will make an effort to get the good ending, because, like, if I play all of this on stream, that's the ending I want to share, because it makes me just so happy.
You said it'll happen in a couple weeks, right? How do you know?
It'll happen on the winter solstice. It's something to do with the moon. I don't really know the specifics myself. There's not a whole lot of information to go off.
You're in luck, because investigating stuff without a real lead is my speciality.
God. Yo, get yourself someone who believes in you as much as Tara believes in fucking anything a baddie tells her. She's incorrigible, and her smile is infectious. Her optimism and confidence makes me think that this might work out today after all.
There'll be plenty of time for that, I promise. Right now, I should head back
Tara's
home.
like, we need to talk to Gru right now.
Already? Feels like you just got here a bit ago.
Hello, Goyles. I can't do Gru. Goyles. I can't do him.
I know. I wish I could stay longer, but I need to start preparing right away. There's a lot that I'll need to fill you in on, but it'll take some time for me to get ready.
So, like, later tonight?
Probably tomorrow or the next day.
Okay, I'll lie low until then. What should we do about...
Her voice trails off, and then she nods in the direction of the rest of the cabin and Maddie.
Nothing for now. Just try to act normal around her if you can.
So, avoid conversation as much as possible. Easy peasy.
We stand up together, and Tara walks me to the front door.
See you soon, I guess?
Right.
She leans forward suddenly, giving me another quick hug. My second one today. It's over far too quickly.
Cool. I'll be waiting.
I smile.
Me too.
It's always scary going home and facing the prospect of seeing Evelyn face to face. Today, though, it doesn't seem as bad. There's still a long way to go, but with Tara's help, there's a chance everything will work out. That's more than I've ever been able to say before. Maddie? Get yourself someone who has a speciality. The skies are grey out when I wake up. I check my phone for the time, thinking that it must still be early, but no, it's almost 10. It's the clouds that are making it so dark. We're definitely in for a lot of snow today, and it looks like it could be more than any of the previous storms. Sighing to myself, I get out of bed and get dressed without wasting any time. There's no way I'm going to be able to go see Abigail today, not with the weather as it is. I hope she won't wait up for me. It's frigid in the living room. I spend a while trying to fix the heater, but to no avail. I don't even know what's wrong with it. Died of stupid. Tara must have had it plenty rough too. At least she could bundle up in blankets to keep warm. The door to her room is shut, so she's either gone or still asleep. I'm glad that things have improved between us. She seemed to have a change of heart or something, because a couple days ago she started making small talk again. Even our argument over the footage wasn't as explosive as it could have been. If it had happened 3 days prior, we probably wouldn't be on speaking terms at all anymore. I make myself a bowl of cereal and have a quiet breakfast alone. Although I've gotten used to not interacting with Tara much, there will still my visits with Abigail to look forward to. Now there's no telling how many days it'll be until the weather's cleared up enough for me to go see her again. Hopefully it'll blow over quickly. It's already starting to snow a little. Just to pass the time, I move my laptop out into the living room and start an episode of a show I've been meaning to watch. I keep one headphone out so that I'll be able to hear if Tara leaves her room. She never does. After 2 episodes, I get up and knock on the door. Unsurprisingly, there's no answer. I take a quick peek inside. Empty. Your room is as empty as your soul. Wait, where? She must be at Morgan's again. At this point, it's pretty obvious that they're more than friends. I'm not sure how I feel about that. It's none of my business, of course. They're both adults and can do whatever they want. But I can't help being a little envious. It's been more than a year since I've been on a date. Things started off messily, ended sort of messily with my last girlfriend, and since then I haven't really been looking. Working on the show kept me busy enough. Still, it wasn't that I was trying to avoid meeting anyone new. It just didn't happen. I'm not like Tara. I can't talk to strangers and carry on a conversation right away. Business stuff, sure. Small talk? No way. I've always been a bit jealous of that. So seeing how quickly and how naturally Morgan and Tara ended up together feels like a painful reminder of my own social inadequacies. I guess there's an expiration date on their relationship. Whatever it may be, though. It's hard to believe that we're already halfway through our trip in Eisenfeld. Oh. It occurs to me that I'm in a similar situation with Abigail. Although our friendship is nothing like Morgan and Tara's, it's also time-limited. That thought hurts more than I expected it to. I wish there was some way that she could come back with us. I wonder how difficult it is to smuggle a ghost internationally. That's the kind of problem Tara would be great at solving if she was around. In fact, I wonder if I should take this opportunity to try to mend things with her. Assuming Abigail was okay with it, I could take Tara to meet her. While not as dramatic as the Forest Spirit, having a genuine ghost on film would still be a huge win for the show. It's a little funny to me that an actual ghost is mundane compared to what else we've seen. I'm not entirely convinced on the idea. There's still some appeal to keeping the news to myself for at least a little bit longer. A knock at the front door interrupts my TV watching. I think this is that stupid bitch. I think we're about to go sad mode. I undo the latch and come face to face with Evelyn. Again.
Good afternoon.
Hi there.
My previous encounter with her on the way back from church flashes through my mind and sets me on edge. There's a man I don't recognize with her too, adding to my unease.
We heard there was an issue with the heater, so we've come to fix it. Don't want you freezing to death out here.
Her demeanor is a 180 from last time. I wonder which of them let her know. Maybe Tara mentioned it earlier today.
Oh, thanks. That'll be a big help.
Aren't you going to let us in?
I realize that I'm blocking the doorway, and take a step back to make room. It's technically her cabin. I don't really have a right to say no.
Yeah, sorry.
The guy with her brushes past me and heads to the heater, getting right to work. Meanwhile, Evelyn and I both sit down in the living room. I stare at the floor, hoping that she'll start the conversation, but she seems content just to look around the room, admiring the decorating.
I'm very sorry for...
When she clears her throat, I flinch. Fuck. Rock slide.
I'm very sorry for the discomfort it must have caused. Even a single night without the warmth can be most unpleasant.
She stares at me intently, like she's hoping for me to catch some hidden meaning. Whatever it is lost on me.
It's fine. It was just one night. Thanks for taking care of it so fast.
God, she looks so pissed off all the time.
Of course. Are you the only one home today?
Yeah. Tara's out.
I can't imagine that Evelyn doesn't know about her and Morgan, or at least that the two of them have been spending so much time together. She and Morgan live in the same house, after all. But Evelyn's eyebrows raise.
Does she know? My daughter said your friend was here. She wouldn't be foolish enough to venture into the woods on her own, would she? The weather's looking quite dire.
Not the music cutting out. My mouth goes dry. Even Tara wouldn't be that reckless, right?
I don't think so.
Good. Only a fool would go out in this.
Gulp. As if on cue, a heavy gust of wind blows, making the whole cabin creak. Through the window, I can see the snowfall has already gotten heavier. Thick. Hello, Chad. Hello, Big. Yo, we're pulling up on some tragic Yuri. I can see the snowfall has already gotten heavier. Thick, heavy flakes mask the glass and obscure the view outside. The workman finishes up and moves closer to the couch. He still hasn't said a word since he arrived.
Seems we're finished here. Do take care, Madison. And don't hesitate to call if you need help with anything else.
Will do. Thanks.
That definitely... Was that a Tauros Blizzard? On a scale of Tauros Blizzard to Articuno Blizzard, where's that? Where's that? The two of them leave as abruptly as Morgan always does. The moment the door shuts behind them, I leap up and head for the landline phone. I don't know what that was about at all, but it's obvious there's something more going on than I'm aware of. Something sinister. There's a small scrap of paper jammed underneath the phone, with Morgan's phone number scribbled on it. I dial and wait, praying that the weather won't render the phones useless. It rings and rings and rings, but doesn't pick up. Eventually, it goes to a generic voicemail message delivered in an automated voice.
Damn it!
I slam the phone back to reset it and dial it again.
Please, please, please.
Gulp. If she's not there, she's not with Morgan, then I don't know what I'll do. I don't know where else she could be. It's garbled and hard to hear her, likely because of the storm.
Morgan?
The person on the other line says something unintelligible.
Hello?
It's just barely clear enough to hear my name.
Yeah, it's me. Hey, listen, is Tara with you?
There's another pause and some staticky noise, then a beep as the line goes dead. Frantically, I hit the redial button. This time she picks up on the first ring.
Hey, it's me. Is Tara with you?
There's a noise, but I can't tell if it's her answering or just interference.
Sorry, what?
Again, the only response is garbled nonsense. I tried to talk to her several more times, but nothing is intelligible. I don't know if she can hear me. The call drops again, and this time I don't bother calling back. I could try to send her an email, but it would take forever before the webpage loads enough for me to do that. I try to make myself calm down. Logically, she's got to be with Morgan. There's nowhere else she'd go. Evelyn must have missed her somehow. I go to one of the windows, using my sleeve to brush away the fog that veils the blast. There's a new Yuri van that dropped? It's Toxic Yuri? Holy moly. Yuri fans are fucking feasting lately. It's already a blizzard out there, snowing harder than anything I've ever witnessed. We fuck with Toxic Yuri here? Absolutely. Be fucked up if we didn't. All Yuri is welcome. Just had some banger pancakes? Hell yeah. We're about to go sad mode. That's when I see her. Flash of red hair over by the tree line. Tara. She's just standing there? When she notices me, she waves. What the hell is wrong with her? I pound on the glass, pointing downwards to indicate that she should come in.
Come inside, you moron! What are you doing?
I know she can't hear me, but she keeps waving. Then she turns and walks into the forest. Go symbiosis. We will be checking that out. What the hell? She's lost it. She's absolutely lost it. I fight against the wind just to open the door.
Tara!
Oh, hell yeah. My voice is swallowed up by the wind. There's no way she could have heard me. I try yelling again, but the cold stings in my throat. Is this some idea of a joke to her? It's a terrible one if so. You want me to send me a link? Yeah, sure. I'll grab that. Toxic Yuri VN Jam was the best couple months of my life. That's cool as fuck. It'll be a bit before I get to it, because like I said, I have a huge visual novel backlog right now. Right? Oh, I wouldn't worry. Like, I mean, the visual novel I'm on right now is Slow Damage. Which, like, that's not just not streamable, that's not even allowed on Steam. Because they're pussies. I linger, not sure what to do. I can't just leave her there, but going out on this would be asinine. She waves again, more urgently. She clearly wants me to follow her. Maybe she needs my help. Maybe someone's been injured. Still, the storm. Every second I'm out here, the cold seeps a little bit further into me. I need to decide. I clench my fists. If nothing else, I know that Tara would come for me. Bracing myself, I start walking towards her. It's nearly impossible. Just keeping my balance and remaining upright is a chore. Every step I take feels like a battle against nature. Right, yeah, they allow all sorts of slop on Steam. But not art. Not art. I had so much fun making stuff for the jam. It was eye-opening. Yo, that's so sick. You actually got to make stuff for that? It's so cool. Once she sees that I'm following her, she starts walking again. I wish that she'd wait for me to catch up, so she could at least tell me what's going on. When I cross the tree line, the wind gets noticeably better, although the cold is no less bitter. Bitter. Blech. I love words. Wait. Now playing No Escape. Oh my fucking god. My friend... Okay. This is like a really... Might be because Valve are uncomfortable featuring visual novels with themes of or outright explicit sexual abuse. That's true. There's a lot of that in Slow Damage. Which is frustrating, because, like, yeah, it's there, but it's used to tell... it's not there in a tasteless way. It's just, you know, tackling extremely serious matters in a sincere manner, right? Which is quite irritating. There's this YouTuber that reviews farming games from a resource management perspective, and he played it. Oh my fucking god. Right? Tara doesn't seem phased. She's still forging ahead. Always in the distance no matter how fast I go. Close enough to see, but not close enough to hear. After a few more minutes, I finally start to inch closer to her. I can't feel my hands on my feet, and my teeth won't stop chattering. I need to stop her now. My mouth is still shaking too much for me to form any sort of coherent phrases. If I wasn't genuinely scared, I am now. Really reignited my passion? That's so fucking cool. But I was gonna say, when I saw No Escape, so I've been playing a lot of SF5 with my friend, right? Well, like, just in general. And my friend has been kind of like in and out of Street Fighter 5 because she loves the game to bits. Also, just doesn't like SF6. So, like, actually getting the chance to play SF5 is like, fuck, that this game's tight. Honestly, I think Street Fighter 5 might be my favorite Street Fighter. Like, fully unironically. It might actually, getting to play it on the regular more often, I might like Street Fighter 5 more than Third Strike, but it's close. It's really fucking close. But, like, she's always struggled to find a character that clicks with her in that game, and very recently she's been playing Balrog, and it's, like, completely unlocked the game for her. But fucking Balrog's, like, opening, where he just goes, like, "There's no escape!" Hearing that every fucking time, it's burned in my memory. She's getting washed in the white.
Tara, we have to...
Wait, once you unlock the advanced positions, because the... Wait! Oh. That's wait, is this like cookie clicker? That's fucking bananas. That's actually nuts. Tara, we have to... I give up on words. Instead of reaching out towards her, my fingers are numb and heavy. Before I can touch her shoulder, though, she turns around, and my blood runs as icy as my skin. Her face is completely smooth and featureless, like a mannequin. Her clothes, her hair, everything else are a perfect replica, but her face is an empty void. This isn't Tara. This isn't even human. The sharp taste of bile rises in my throat as I stumble back, repulsed. As I stare in horror, she begins to flicker like a light bulb going out.
No. No, 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 no.
You've been fucking tricked, buddy. It's evil Tara. It's Tara with less health than an air fireball. This isn't real. This can't be real. This isn't happening. This can't be happening. Slender Woman! Find the 8 pages of my script. Still flickering, the thing begins to move. Its shoulders start to shake as it rocks back and forth, tilting its head back slightly. It doesn't make a sound, but its intention is clear. It's laughing at me. I fell backwards, hands scrambling through the snow that I can no longer feel. I scuttle away from it as best as I can, although it doesn't seem to try and follow me. Hi Ashley, 'tis I, the Dwarfler. Hello, we're playing Tragic Yuri currently. It just rocks. Yeah, it rocks, dude. It's awesome. Celebrating its triumph over me. My shoulder smashes into something hard, sending a stinging pain through me. It's a tree. I try to stand up, but I've lost all sensation in my legs. My fingers scrabble desperately, uselessly at the hard earth and slick bark, but I can't find any purchase. I try to stand, and my feet slide from beneath me as I crash back to the ground. Each effort is harder than the last. I try several more times to stand, but I can't. Exhausted, I lie there, cheek pressed against the frigid ground. I can't even feel it. My face burns as it is buffeted with more and more snow. My thoughts run ragged. I know how hypothermia works, how fast it can set in. Surprisingly quickly, I'd once read. My body temperature only needs to drop a couple degrees to start shutting down. I can't muster the effort to move. The fake Tara is gone now. The space it occupied is empty. I'm alone. The realization crosses my mind, surprisingly lucid. I'm going to die. This is the end. There is no after this. I've reached the end of my life. Snow accumulates on my body. What parts I can feel burn. I'm grateful for those that I can't. My breath is barely even a wisp of vapor. I try to tell myself that I'm wrong. Someone will find me. I can't die out here. I'm not some mountain adventurer. I'm not the kind of person this happens to. I can't freeze to death. I can't. But I'm going to. But what about Tara and BT and my family? I can't just leave them all behind because I ran too far into the woods. That's just not how this works. Maddie, more like Mad Die. No, don't say that. I try to push myself back up, but I can't move my arms. I can't move anything. I'm sure that if my body allowed me, I'd be crying. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. I don't want to die. My consciousness fades. No. A piercing light that should be unpleasant but isn't shines in front of me. I will my body to reach for it, but I can't. Then I understand. It isn't meant for my hands to touch. I let go of it all, giving myself up. But then, a sound. Imperceptibly loud, deafeningly quiet. Something vibrant and full of life fills my head. Fills my tired eyes. Where the fuck I get head from? My bad. It blocks the light. And then... Abigail appears, a look of shock on her face as she reaches out a hand to Maddie. An angel appears. That's chapter 2? Oh, no. No. Where the hell did I get it from? Abigail was in this game? Yeah. We were making jokes about this fucking character being called Abigail. It was really funny, because this is my second playthrough. I've read this entire thing. When the character, like... Okay, how do I put this? In the options menu, you can adjust the voice volume of every character. Okay? And people saw this, and I started making jokes about Street Fighter V Abigail the entire time. Right? But a lot of people missed that. So, like, I was just making jokes about the Abigail from Street Fighter V the entire time, and I think a lot of people missed it. And they were just like, what the fuck are you talking about? You know what? This is a really good place to stop. I'm an asshole for this, but this is a really good place to stop. Because it's been 3 and a bit hours. And I want to do a shorter stream today after I streamed fucking 7 hours yesterday. Oh boy, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yo, yeah, this. Oh, you don't need me to fucking tell you. This game's amazing. It's amazing. I know. I will get back to this. I will get back to this. I might finish this whole ass thing, to be honest. Wait. Oh my god. I just noticed. My final save of the game. My final save of me just, my final save that I made for my first playthrough. There's a minute apart the time of day that I saved. That's kind of funky. That's cool. But yeah, peak visual novel. I'm a big fan. I will go and make dinner because I am a hungry character. I want to make pasta, I think. But yeah. Oh, it's fucked up. I forgot that they made a Tara plushie as well. I completely forgot that they did that. The Tara plushie was so fucking cute, but I couldn't get it because like shipping from America was $10 trillion. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So next week, no Wednesday stream. No Wednesday. Spaghetti with meatballs. I might do some pesto shit. I got some pine nuts, and they cost $1 million, but god, are they so nice with, like, pesto pasta. So yeah. You can still buy one, I believe. Oh. Yo, if it's, like, not an unreasonable amount, could be a shout. Could be a shout. Even if it is, it could be treat time. It could be treat hours. Last thing I bought was a fucking vacuum cleaner. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot links don't work, but, don't you worry, I'll find it. Last thing I bought was a vacuum cleaner. I deserve that. Whoa, did I catch the end of stream? You did. You did. You absolutely did catch the end of the stream. So, we just finished chapter 2. No stream on Wednesday next week because I did a Wednesday streams are bi-weekly. Friday we'll do Arzest. What's it? Arzest, the Jewel of Faramore. The, like, CDI Zelda-inspired game. And then Saturday, I will do Mario Kart DS. I think that's going to be cute. I'll do on Blue Sky. Cheers. So, yeah. Let's do a sneaky raid. I'm going to send you over to... I love not typing that correctly. Also, just out of curiosity, it's really cool that there's this, like, I know we got a big raid at the beginning of the stream. It's really fucking awesome, to have, like, this amount of people for, like, a visual novel, right? I know my streams where I, like, read shit don't do as well as my freaking gaming streams. But it's cool that so many of you were down to, you know, hop on and listen to me yap about Yuri. That's pretty cool. You made me feel so comfy with you laughing at my shitty jokes. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. That's what's most important. So yeah, I'm gonna take it easy today. I'm gonna go make some dinner. Maybe go see my cool wife. And then tomorrow I will hopefully start working on the video. You know, and get some third strike shit happening. So yeah, I'll send you over to Cake Jumper. And I'll catch you next week. But if people tuned in because they misread and thought it was Jury Saturday, yo, if only. Jury Saturday is also swag. But no worries. Right, I'll send you over to Cake Jumper, and I'll catch you next week. This was a lot of fun. Bye.